Like, stream is a little blurry. Might be the internet. Got a little bit of a lag. Hello, Pam. Okay, I got a lot of a lag. Oh, it just popped in. Freezing? There. Hi, Sherry D. There is sound or there is no sound? Hey, Jean. Okay. Not sure. Could be. Yes, there is sound. Okay, you hear me. Okay. Wasn't any at first when I first popped on. Okay. It's weird because earlier I could hear the Zoom. I wonder if I can't hear the Zoom because nobody's in there. Finishing up watching Puppet History. Oh no, take your time. Is it like the Jim Henson puppets or just puppets in general? Kind of cool. No, no, what just happened? Hi, Daisy. That's oh no. Okay, oops. Hold on. Oh, okay. I don't know how I keep doing that. Go live, Sandy. Oh, that was for my testing. All right. Ooh, we have a new subby. How fabulous. I need to do a subby shout out. Okay. Where, whoo, look, everybody's popping in. Okay. There is Sam. What's up? So we have Pam and Sherry D and Jean and Diane of Oz and Daisyville. Sandy. Whoop whoop. Sandy says she's back from vacation. I hope you had a wonderful vacation. Maureen Pryor. Woo. I miss anybody? Yeah, Daisyville says, Diane, you need to know about puppet history. Okay, so if I go here, and I go here, and I go here, then I can do more, and then I can invite, and we can do this. Not that. Control V. This is if anybody would like to be live with me speaking to the crowd, and you do not have to join. But I thought we would just, it's Friday night. I don't go out. My husband's at work now, or on his way to work. And I just thought it would be fun to um, do some crafting together. Not anything fancy. I have a stack of stuff that I've been needing to put on card bases. So that's what I'm going to do today. Just finish my stuff up and chat with you guys. Because I had a blast earlier today chatting with everybody. Y'all were so fabulous. Okay. Ooh, Pam's going to dinner with the hubby, or at least having dinner with the hubby. We had chili today because you all made me blast earlier today chatting with everybody. Okay. Y'all were so fabulous. This is Kimberly's iPad, which means that's going to be Kim in Alaska. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, Pam's going to dinner with the That's mute. How are you, Kim?
Doing okay.
Good. Are you going to do some crafting with us or cleaning?
Yes, I just have to finish something real quick and then I'm going to do some crafting.
All right. So let me know, you guys, if we need this light on. Let that catch up. Okay, that. And there's Jean Morin is in the house.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
I'm thinking. If I do the Zoom, then I can't see anything that anybody says.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm thinking. I don't know. I'll just do this. My arms are tired from before, so I'm just gonna,
That's all right.
I'll just watch you like I always do. And I can talk to you.
Yes, you can. That's what's wonderful about this.
Oh, Kim, look at you. You're not standing around. Are you at work yet? Oh, good.
No.
Well, that's good.
And do the Zoom so we can talk about you. Pam, that's funny. Okay. So,
I know what
I need to finish that one too.
Oh, I just thought of something.
I need lots of card bases.
I'm watching the YouTube on my computer and I'm on Zoom on my iPad, and it's so weird watching the lag between the two.
Yeah, for me, it's maybe a 20-second lag. It's pretty substantial.
I'm going to do the live on my big screen.
Yoo-hoo, big screen time.
Well, no, not this live.
Oh.
The live. Never mind. Now I forgot what I was doing. Stop. Wait. Oh, this is you. Yeah. Where are you? No. Dang, now I gotta find my glasses. All right. Oh, there it is. So you're hopping tomorrow, huh?
Hopping?
Don't you have a hop tomorrow?
What is tomorrow? Saturday. Oh, gosh. No, I probably said I do, but what I probably have to do is I have to create the video for the hop because the links are due on the 27th.
Oh.
And then the hop goes live on the 2nd. And then I have Fairy Hugs video that will be up on the Fairy Hugs channel on Tuesday. So I got to make that video too. I got
Okay, now
videos
this,
to make. Yeah.
yeah. See, now this on, oh, dang it. Ah. Technical difficulties. This is why I don't craft and try and do this at the same time.
Yeah. It'll get easier.
No, it won't. Oh, oh, no.
That one's right. That one's ready.
Wow.
Somebody's been slacking.
It won't let me do live chat.
Oh,
Bummer.
that's a good idea. I need to do live chat too. There we go. Kim, Daisy says that's a good camera angle.
What? I don't see
Took
your
me a
face.
while.
Well, there you are.
I need to pop this chat out. Yes, I know. Thank you.
I was trying to just get my hands, but that was not working.
Oh. You're right.
Yeah,
There is a big lag from this on my iPad to what
Yep.
I'm watching on my TV. Definitely. Huh.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I've got the chat from YouTube open, and then I'm watching via the Zoom meeting. So it feels like there's no lag that way.
Yeah, but this is the first time that it won't let me see the live chat on my TV. Usually it does. Oh my God, I hear myself on the TV. Jesus.
I have myself muted on my computer so I do not hear myself because that would just be too confusing.
Hi, Deanne. How's you doing?
Yeah, but this is the first time that it won't let me see the live chat on my TV. Usually it does.
I think we're hearing feedback from somebody's TV, maybe.
I think it's Jean.
What?
I think we can hear your TV.
Probably. Let me mute myself.
Ollie wants to craft with us.
Oh, what a cutie. Look at all that fuzz.
Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to huff and snort at them like you've been doing to me? No? You shy?
Hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining in from Washington State. Oh, Pam is thinking on nibbling on some yummies and not sharing. What? Maureen says, I was going to craft with y'all, but I have a fat butted cat on my desk. Well, maybe the cat wants to craft with you.
Hey, tell her I'm not crafting. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
Sort of. My dog's sleeping on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
He's all tired.
Yeah, my old girl is downstairs. Probably watching TV with the kids. Yeah, I do all these lives and I get all these card panels started, and then I forget that I need to actually put them together.
I know. Yep. I gotta finish my Christmas cards. I got 31 of them done so far. Kind of.
Have you been crafting with Elizabeth?
Actually, no, I started doing back in May. But no, I haven't been crafting with her Christmas card ones. I like to watch her craft.
Well,
I
thank
can't
you.
craft and watch at the same time. So
No,
I can't do
can't.
that. No,
Okay.
I have
that is
nowhere
not-
to I have nowhere to put my iPad. And then I won't be able to listen to my music. So, hey,
Yeah.
priorities.
Yep.
So the glue didn't work on the glitter paper. Next up, double-sided sticky stuff.
Boo, didn't you say that you got oh, what the heck now? Never mind.
Well, when you
I'll
think of
think of
it,
it.
you'll ask.
I'll think of it soon.
You'll think of it tonight in the middle of the night.
Yep, just shoot me a text.
I'm sure you'll be up.
Yep.
I don't know. Linda Tallman coach. One time I was up and it was like probably almost midnight our time, or 10 o'clock, and she was on, and it's like, what?
Yeah, she goes on when her mom is snoozing and she's got some free time. But we got to send out wishful thoughts and all your prayers and stuff because her mom is still in the hospital, I do believe, last I heard. How many people in the Zoom can we see? Only 2. There are 3 of us. Jean is here just chatting. She is actually got her camera off. So anybody with their camera on can pop in. Well, even if you just want to stop in.
I'm
and
here. I'm here. Okay, goodbye.
Pop in. This is the Zoom link. You don't have to have a paid account to join. I think I'll use tape on this. It's kind of slippery. What was also I was going to say? Oh, and for the most part, everyone here I know. But if we ever get new subbies or trolls, those I'll ban from the account if I see negativity or down putting, because I won't tolerate that.
We know they are.
I better watch my P's and Q's then.
Everybody crafts at a different level, and I don't care if you're crafting stick people and you're coloring out of the lines, you're trying, and I'll appreciate it, and I'll give you positive feedback. And if people don't have positive feedback, I'll be happy to block them.
Oh, I haven't got nothing nasty to say about anybody's crafting.
Yeah. You guys are wonderful, and that's what I really enjoy. I really, really do. Getting all these cards ready. You guys getting all your Christmas cards ready? Because it is getting closer and closer.
Christmas cards, Halloween cards.
Deanne, go ahead and click that link. Here, let me post it again because it just scrolled out of my view. Paste. And it should automatically add you to our stream. From earlier today, it looked like we had six people on screen, and it went pretty good.
Yeah, it's we have quite a few when we do our Zoom meetings. And I mean, obviously the screen just gets smaller when you have 15 or 20 people, but it's all fun. Hi.
This is Deanne.
Hi,
Or
Deanne.
is it Diane or D?
D.
D. I just call you D. Okay. I can
Sounds
do
good.
that. Uh-oh, somebody hasn't been well. Who's not well? And Biddy Penny joined. Well, hello. Yeah, I had a feeling it was coming. We lost Mom May 22nd. He hasn't been well since. Oh,
How is everybody tonight? D.
Pam, you were okay.
Doing
Sarcasm.
okay.
I like sarcasm. It's funny. Yeah,
So far,
definitely.
so good.
Sorry, I can't change my background. I forgot how I did it.
That is in when you click your little square, there's a mute and the 3 little dots.
Gotcha.
And then you go to choose video filter. And somewhere in there you can pick none.
Okay.
That's if you're on a computer.
And then there's virtual backgrounds and video. Yeah, there you go. Video filters.
Okay. Now I'm gotcha.
Active speaker. What's that?
Biddy Penny says, I'm gonna try and jump on finishing editing my video for tomorrow morning. All right. And I don't know if you guys know, but Miss Biddy Penny makes fun videos too. And she was recently on Debbie J's crafting channel.
I figure since I can't upstream myself, so I figure I'll come and hop on with somebody else.
Yeah. Biddy Penny.
I watched Biddy Penny when I was at work the other day.
Cool. Let me get into the live chat. And here is Miss Biddy Penny.
Where?
Oh, I just posted her link. Sorry. The Miss Biddy Penny
Oh.
link. And then
Oh.
back to my stream.
Boy,
Lisa
you know,
says
it really looks like a workout when I'm pressing on that thing. I should
Yeah, you
probably
are.
really get some muscles.
okay, and then
Thank you.
Now, Kimberly, you've been pressing on that. What are you doing?
It's I'm working on a background one, and I use this thing, and so I'm using ink that is not my favorite, and it's actually called My Favorite Things, but it's not my favorite. Because I have it.
I'm in Florida.
Florida.
Florida,
Sherry
Ohio, Alaska, and Wisconsin.
So Sherry D, how many people can you have on a Zoom, Elizabeth? Earlier today I had 8 people in the Zoom, 6 were on the screen, but I think because I have the paid program thanks to a lovely donor for this month, I think I can have 100 people. I don't know how that would look.
It'd be very
But,
crowded.
Really teeny.
Very. Oh,
But
thank you,
still-
Lisa. She just subscribed to Biddy Penny. Thank you, thank you.
But you can put it on speaker view, so when one person is speaking, they take up the whole screen.
Yep, and I have the ability to, I think, where is it out? Spotlight for everyone. So I can pick a person, and if they want to show their stuff, we can send them up.
You're it, Kimberly.
Hi.
Okay, now I don't know how to stop it though.
Oh, now you don't know.
Okay,
Well, that's
so,
good.
yeah, view. Maybe that's it. Speaker.
Hey, buddy. Daddy's
Oh,
home.
that's why, because it's in speaker. Okay. Gallery.
Daddy's home.
Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it back.
Daddy's
I thought I had the piece to that.
Come on.
How rude.
What piece?
Oh, when I cut this out, it didn't cut out, and so it's more of an emboss, but a couple of pieces fell out, and I thought I kept them, but I don't see them, so now I have to rethink this. But that's okay.
Are you
Oh,
sure you got it?
I think I'll just cut it up the edge. When I cut this out, oh, that's okay. I got that. And then we'll get a cone base. And we're going to trim that one down.
I watched May May's thing on using your stamp blocks. I mean, your stamps, you know, being nice to them. And
Yeah.
here I am sitting there.
Hello,
feel bad.
Melissa.
You're supposed to kiss it.
I
Yeah,
know.
Right.
Kiss. Not kiss
At
off,
times.
kiss.
hmm.
Oops.
Oh, that's
In
just
Canada, they're having in Edmonton. Lisa should be setting up for her show there.
Edmonton, Washington.
No, Edmonton, Canada.
Cool. I think it needs a little ribbon too. This is some lunar paste daubed on. So fabulous.
Y'all want to see something funny?
Sure.
sure.
This is something I drew. This is when I first got my YouTube, and this is what I was going to put on it. Let me know what you guys think.
Can you hold it closer?
Is it a horse? Up.
The
It looks like a
dragon?
dog.
It's a horse drawing
It's a
another
horse?
horse.
Oh, it's a horse drawing a horse. Yeah, it's a little bit washed out and down. If we
I
could go
got
up
something
a
in the
little.
way here.
Nope,
I'm
the other way.
trying, but I don't see
I
it
know.
actually on
Go
there yet.
up a little bit with your pad.
Go up.
Okay.
Go higher, little
A
higher.
little higher, yeah.
There, oh,
Oh, there
look
we
at that.
go.
There
Well,
we
that's
go.
cute.
Yeah, it's a horse
I
drawing a
like that.
horse.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, gotcha.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's a horse
Does he
drawing a
have-
horse.
Does he have pants on like jeans?
Yep, he's like wearing little shorts.
Yeah, he's got jeans on.
Let's see. Let me go back up. The backgrounds are lovely. Alcohol ink? No, these are lunar paste. So they have a lot of shimmer in there, and I just pounced them on with my accidentally crusted little foam dauber. So those
Yep.
are that way. And then we have Pam, her burger's almost done, so she's gonna go. Bye-bye. Enjoy your dinner. Okay, and then Susie
Somebody
asks,
make
what are
me
y'all?
dinner.
Yeah. Susie says, what are y'all making? The same theme or doing your own? Today is just crafting. We're just chatting and crafting. And for me, I have a bunch of card parts that I need to put together. So,
What do you guys think about that one?
well, I like that one.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That would
That-
be a good coloring page.
Is that a dragon or is that
Yep.
a seahorse?
A dragon.
Okay. That is cool.
Card
Something different.
Cardstock collector. Thank you for joining tonight. It didn't even dawn on me. I don't think I've noticed you before.
Aren't we all cardstock collectors though?
Oh, Michael's, I don't know if anybody needs to hear this. So plug your ears if you don't want to hear it. But Michael's has a buy one, get two free on their
What?
paper packs.
Buy one, get two free?
Two free on the 12 by 12 hot buy paper packs. Yeah, I'll show you what I got the other day.
Oh,
Ooh, no, that one.
you got
Thankfully,
more
I don't
paper.
have one of those.
Yeah, I couldn't resist. I was like, hot dog.
Where are
Hold on
you
one
putting
second.
it? Where are you putting it?
On the plus side, it's fall themed. So it's current. Uh-oh. My earpiece is falling apart. Hold on. That's not even the ear that one goes into, you dork. Okay. So yeah, I picked up these ones because I didn't have like really any fall Thanksgiving themes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll get that. I mean, look at that little turkey. Oh, you guys can't even see because he's all washed out. Hold on. Oh, that's a little bit better. So that's gonna show up on some Thanksgiving themey cards. Just look at all those gourds. They're gorgeous.
Are you out of your gourd?
Just a wee bit. And these ones would be fun. I need to get a frame, a 12 by 12 frame, and just hang these up during the season. I mean, look at that.
You know, that looking at that turkey, that because I'm kind of watching on the big screen, so I was just looking at the turkey. When I was younger, I thought all turkeys looked like that. So when I saw this white, ugly looking thing, it's like, no, that's not a turkey.
Right? Yeah, wild turkeys are not the prettiest thing, and they're kind of dumb.
No.
Well, this wasn't even a wild turkey. It was one that somebody was raising for food, and they were white and ugly and messy.
Yeah. Chickens, turkeys, they're just, I don't know. Okay, was that teal? These, it's more of a greenish color.
Looks,
More
yeah, it doesn't
on the-
look very green.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty cute though. I like the paper.
But yeah, so that's that one, and a lot of houndstooth in this one. And then, oops, of course, the two free ones. Oops. Guess we could start at the top. These ones, they come, instead of just ripping the whole thing, well, I guess you can. They're a little bit over 12 inches. So this little strip is like a little bonus piece. And you can just rip those off. So two of the packs have this little bonus strip with them, and they're different. Oh, we can't even see.
I like that
Yeah.
one.
But yeah, these were, and I liked this one because it doesn't like scream fall, but it will work because that's how they geared it. And that's some foiling going on.
Was it all fall ones that they had?
No, that's just what I purchased. They had some Halloween ones. They had some florals, just a bunch of different stuff. But I just went for the fall ones because I knew that's what I needed. And of course they had Christmas, but I cannot buy another Christmas one. These ones would make quick square cards, really quick and easy ones.
Yeah.
I love these trees though. You guys, I'm all doing it crooked. There we go. But yeah, I couldn't resist. Oh, look, they got the little trucks. Daisy, look. They just need some puppies with them. Oh, I didn't see those. Those are cute. The little bugs with the foil little tips.
Bugs.
I have a
Well,
question.
yes.
Is I have a re-inker for my VersaFine, my regular VersaFine.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to use that on my VersaFine Claire pad also?
Here's the dealio. They're probably a different chemical makeup. You could definitely use it. It will just probably work differently than the VersaFine Claire.
Okay.
I
might
take
yeah,
that
you-
as a no.
Yeah. I wouldn't, only because, you know, I know how the VersaFine Claire works for me, and it's really good. And so I wouldn't want to jeopardize its stamping quality, you know. But if
Well,
you
my
like,
VersaFine Claire's never worked good.
okay, so if you like the other ink, by all means, stick it on there. It's not really going to hurt
I
it.
don't know if I just got a dry pad or what when I got it, but it never worked.
It's possible. One of my Simon Hurley ink pads came dry.
All of
It
my
just-
Simon Hurley pads came dry.
I'm
That's
sorry.
just
Uh-oh, is Simon on here tonight?
He was earlier. For you guys that missed it, Tuesday on his channel, 12:15 Eastern, he is gonna show some goodies, some new goodies. And I'm all excited. I told my husband, like, Simon's gonna be on his channel on Tuesday. I need to have some spending money.
I don't
Just a
see
wee bit.
him.
No, I don't think he's here tonight.
Well, I was just thinking that would be perfect timing if he was.
Yeah. For September, it has to have a dragon in it, so her drawing reminded me. Oh, da-da-da-da. Oh, so Color It September contest sounds like it was dragon themed. And hello, Carmen Nunez. I read your comment but didn't realize who wrote it. Thank you for joining today. And Debbie J, she's in the house too, and she says be sure to smash the like button.
Nope.
Alright.
Can't do that. I don't have a like button.
I think I like that.
Oh,
Did I say hello to you, Maureen? I feel like I did, but then sometimes I look at the names and go, no, maybe not.
oh, see, no, I can't do that either. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, this is much nicer. Don't mind my pencils.
All right. Susie says, I think you can put some glycerin to revive the ink pad. So I
Okay.
don't know. I've never tried that. And yes, I did. All right.
I never did either.
Hey, how did I get back to top chat? We need live chat.
I don't know.
Diane of Oz. Hello, she says to Melissa's kitty cat. Did we? Oh, yep. It's like Melissa's got some really cool storage going on.
Shh. Quiet.
Oh, I was going to put ribbon on it, but you know what? Now I like it just the way it is. All right, another card done. Whoop, whoop.
A full card or just a back brim?
Oh, nope. I'm see, I did all of my cards, but I have to put them and mount them. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that one's done.
Okay.
They were all started before. But this one, oh, you know what? I just put those away.
I don't have to cut them out. What? All these Halloween cards drive me crazy.
Physics.
You can't see them.
Physics. Rescue. I think I'm gonna put one of these new physics blooms right on here. And that's what that one's gonna be.
Okay, Elizabeth, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
All right. Too much snow? Whoops. Can
I
you
don't
see it?
think so.
No?
You can
Good
still
enough?
read everything. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I kind of like that. My little snowman.
Go check him out.
Huh?
Go check him out. Look.
I like it. All right, then I will. Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, B plate.
Dude, what are you doing?
I cannot hear anybody. My headphones fell out of my ears.
Oh, we're still here. We're just
Ah.
quiet.
Your brain fell out of your ears?
Yeah, my headphones. I have to have my headphones in so I can hear you guys and not get like a double thingy going on. Okay, so what am I doing? I don't know.
We're being quiet.
We're practicing being quiet. See if it works.
Magic match C plate. Oh no, not that sandwich. Let's try this again.
Whoop, wrong button.
Wait, no.
Plate, magic. That's gonna be too fast.
Dun, 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 dun.
TV and the magic.
No,
wants to
Maureen,
see-
my arms are fine.
He wants to see a sneak peek to something that I'm trying to create with somebody.
Sure.
Anybody want to see a sneak peek?
I do. I like sneak peeks.
Sure.
Okay. This here is a sneak peek.
A shark.
It's for a stamping company that I'm trying to draw for.
Oh,
Can you tip it where the spines go closer to you? The top part of your book goes
But
closer to you.
it's a shark, but it's got 5 things in there you have to find.
Oh, that's cool.
Huh. My grandson would probably like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a shark fiend.
Okay, why can't I remember?
It's for a stamping company that I'm trying to draw for.
Can you tip it where the spines go
That's not me.
the top?
See it better?
Up a little more, up higher.
Up higher.
To your
Okay.
right. To your right. Other way.
This
You're
way
right.
or up higher?
No, go to the right. Go to your right.
My right.
Up a little higher now.
Up a little higher.
There you are.
okay.
That's
Oh,
pretty
there
good.
you go. That's a good. Ooh, that is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in there. Up a little more, up higher.
Well, good. Congratulations on working with a stamp company. That's fabulous.
Yeah. Which company? Or can't you tell?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, well, was it a turtle in there? It's got a couple of fish. It has a small shark. But he wants me to do Zen. Yeah, I can't tell you, but
Zen Doodles.
yeah, he wants me to do Zen Doodles, and I'm really trying hard.
Yeah, that's something I've not done, is the Zen Doodle. And I used the wrong plate on the top, and
This is the other Zen Doodle that he's thinking about, but it's not quite there yet. But he wants me to
that's pretty. Quiet and Elizabeth's channel do not go in the same sentence. No, ma'am. And Kim, what stamping platform are you using?
I'm using the Tim Holtz. I forgot I could just answer it on here. I'm
Right?
using the full size Tim Holtz stamping platform because I like it better with red rubber stamps.
Yes, it is good for red rubber. So this is another cutout, and I'm just loving that. I love these cutouts.
Hi, Debbie J. I'm just looking at, see, now I got my phone in my hand. I can see what everybody's saying.
But
Because heaven, I don't want to stamp. What? I've been stamping all day.
Elizabeth, aren't those called like Versal or the ones that don't cut out the edges? They're Versal or there's some weird name.
I don't know. He just calls them cutouts. Instead of die cuts, they're cutouts because it's cutting out in the center of your paper, I think. But my sandwich was way too tough, and it indented the scratches on my plate onto my card. So now I need to see if that will. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Come here.
Very cool, Daisy.
But my sandwich was way too I think it's all right. I don't know.
What were you doing?
Well, I was adding some black to the cuts in there to see if I could highlight them to make them more unique, which it kind of did. Okay, which way am I going? It's so shiny. Like,
It's that lunar paste.
yep. There's the little plate marks right there.
I like that orange.
You can't even see it.
Yeah.
Put a word there. They won't know.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Because they'll say, oh, that's some neat texture in there.
They'll just say, oh, isn't that pretty the way she did that?
And if they don't like it, they can tell me and they'll never get another one. Save me a stamp.
Yeah.
I was glad I got a bunch of stamps before they went up.
Went up?
Yeah, they went up to, I think, 58 cents.
Oh, yeah, those stamps. Yeah.
I guess you thought I was talking about stamps like as in our stamping stuff.
Yeah, postage stamps. Yeah, everything went up. Even the hand cancel ones. So when I went in there with a stamp and the 20-cent stamp. She's like, sorry, you need more stamp. I needed 10 more cents. So some people got some letters with 3 stamps. They've got the regular postage, hand cancel, and the extra 10 cents because I didn't have enough. It's really cute. They're little pairs, 10-cent pairs.
The stamps I've got for letters now, they're the animals.
Oh,
And
fun.
the I'm trying to be careful about who I send what, because there's
Yeah.
like a pig, a goat, a donkey, you know,
Yeah.
things like that.
Oh, look at
So I
that
don't want
turkey.
anybody to think I'm targeting them.
Oh, if they think that, they've got sad lives.
Yeah, they
Really?
do.
I would take them all. You send me a piggy, I don't care.
Do they have a jackass on there? I'll take that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually calls it the American Mammoth.
I love the
Jack Stock.
donkey. Like the horse too.
Oh,
Yeah, the horse is really pretty.
but Kim, come on. We know you bought it for that turkey.
Yep, that's what it is.
You had to have that turkey out for yourself.
Yep. And
Yep.
actually, this turkey's a lot prettier than the ones that I saw.
It doesn't look good with polka dots.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
the
I'm
script.
gonna add that. Keep my little strip.
I like that.
Next time I
now-
need to bring my laptop down here because it's so hard to see on this. I have an iPad mini that I'm zooming on, and it's like, man, I just don't see a whole lot.
Well, I have an iPad and I don't see a whole lot either. So, and mine's a regular iPad.
Oh, do you need your
I don't
glasses
think
on?
my archaic is that what you call it? Archaic
Archaic,
computer. I don't think it would work too good.
I know, I have one too.
I used to have I bought a God, when did they have that? Ford had that thing. Buy one of their cars in a Dell.
Mm.
And I did. And I bought it. Still had the Dell. Got rid of the car though.
That is funny.
It's okay. You're using your tape. You bought from Amazon. Didn't you buy
Hi,
3
Linda.
different sizes of tape?
Yeah, this one here is the Arteza tape though, the red one. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll show you the other ones.
Show me again because I thought I bought that, but I ended up buying 3 of the same kind.
When you purchase on Amazon, they're thinner ones, like this is a 1/4 inch. It comes with 3 rolls. So I'm gonna be having foam tape for days. And then there's the 1/4 inch, and then here's the 1/8 inch,
Yeah.
which you can see I've used it. It's good, but I
Uh-huh.
still have a lot.
Right.
But yeah. And
Is there a name on that or?
no, but what I can do is I'll message you the link
Yeah, do
on
that.
Amazon because it's in your shopping history or
Okay.
my shopping history.
Yeah. Because the rolls are like this big. It's like, I don't think this is the ones.
Yeah.
Yes. And now I could understand why they were only $5.98 for 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, you had to
I
watch
I
that.
was reading the comments. Why are they too flat or what?
Who's too flat?
No, I'm asking, I was reading the comments. I wasn't really paying attention to what you
Oh.
were talking about. So is it because the tape was too flat?
Oh no, they were just they were so small size.
Oh, okay.
Whereas the ones
Gotcha.
that Boo just showed us were like this big around. Mine were like this big around. Not even the
Okay.
size of a good pancake.
You know, I don't pop up too many things, and I've got this one. I've had the same roll of tape
3M?
for probably about 3 years. Yeah, 3M.
Yeah. I bought some at the dollar store. Never again. That stuff is just, I mean, it was $1. Yeah, okay. Thank you. But really, I mean, first they were in little squares, and then you got the ones that are, this long, and trying to get the paper off of it. Oh, look, I got a message from
Yeah.
Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. That's the 1/4 inch.
Okay.
I want to say the same company does the 3. Is that the same one? That's the 1/4 inch. Where's the other one? I'll have to send the links to Debbie J too, because I think she still has her Amazon affiliate. I didn't have enough people on my channel yet, so they booted me off of their affiliate. They said I
Really?
didn't have enough. Yeah, I didn't have enough people.
Well, you should have just told me you didn't want to really be there anyway.
I know, right? Okay,
Hello?
where's the rest of my stuff?
Yeah. Hold on. Just a minute. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
My browsing. I do lots of browsing. Holy moly. Headphones. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the other rolls, but I think it's the same company.
I have some rolls you can have. I'd be more than happy to give you some eye rolls.
I could share some of them kind of rolls too. That or they're sold out, and that's why I can't find them. Boo, 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 boo. There should be like a ton of stuff in my buy it again thingy. Okay, back to crafting.
And this is Butthead, everybody.
Where's your little butthead?
Elizabeth, she's going to do the craftabulous dance tonight. We got to watch it.
Who did
You
what?
have to be there. You have to be there
Beware.
with our chat tonight with Linda.
What time is that?
Yeah, if it's not, it's kind of like antibiotics.
What time is that, chat?
I don't know. Ask Linda.
Oh, is Linda here? There's Linda and Janine. I'm so bad. I'm listening to everybody. And hello. Did I say hello to Gloria? I'm so bad. What is Elizabeth looking for? I was looking for the other rolls of foam tape that I got off of Amazon, the skinny rolls, but I couldn't find it.
You said what you wanted.
Trying to share the link with Jean. But if I find them, I think I'll till
I'm not sure if she's gonna be on live when she does it.
okay. There we go. TR's place. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're just doing our own thing. And if you guys want to craft and clean or anything, you know, just thought it would be fun to keep each other company and be crafty this evening. Because I had fun earlier today and we did absolutely no crafting. Just testing out the Zoom. And I am actually putting together cards that I've started the last couple of weeks and haven't had a chance to finish because I do that a lot. Where is the Zoom link? Hold on one momento. Do the more clicking and invite. Copy invite link. Paste invite link. There is the link. How much longer tonight? I have no idea. Because you can see I haven't got much done. Still haven't got much done. Because I don't think I have a time limit because of a lovely donor. We actually have Zoom Pro for the entire month. And I need to get busy and make some stencils so that I can sell them so that we can have Zoom every month. What'd you do? Tight. I like that one. So much lunar paste goodness. Love that. Put that under because we're done with that one. And this one, I needed to cut a panel that went the other way. That's how that one's gonna go. Yes. Because the other day I went through, let me show you guys. If you guys just grab yourself a little box, some little cardboard dividers. If I can go up a little bit. I just have this cute little box that came from Amazon. That went the other way. Oh, somebody. Oh, that one is gonna go. Yes. Hello, Linda.
Because
You'll have to mute your output or put in some headphones, hun. Some little cardboard dividers. I can go up a little bit. I just have this cute little box that came from Amazon. That went the other way. Oh, somebody. Oh, that one is gonna go. Hello, Linda. You'll mute.
Hello.
All right, someone's got feedback.
Yeah, that would be Miss Linda. We need to get her to either put headphones in or mute her what she's watching. I just have this cute little box that came from
I'm not.
Okay. So we can actually hear your Zoom meeting. So I had to put headphones in so you guys wouldn't hear the Zoom meeting through mine. So if you have a pair of headphones that lets you talk.
That's pretty sad, Linda. She's telling you to mute yourself. I don't know if I'd put up with that.
You know, You know why she's doing it? She's jealous because she's not craft fabulous like me.
That's
Hey, are
funny.
you up for Zoom crafting?
What was
If
it we were
not
doing the
tonight,
other night,
ever?
Dave? I'm craft delicious. Can't you see?
That's funny.
Take your meds again, Linda.
So in my little box, I just cut out landscape and portrait modes, just a bundle of each, and separate them. And then funky sizes, 5x7 sizes. And then I have some slim line sizes. And so that is just in my box. And these are little spacers from other containers that I don't use.
That's
so I
great.
just use that. But yeah, you can have your little card bases all ready to go for you. And no time at all, you can put a card together.
Hey, why can't I see everybody's chat?
You have to watch that part live on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have a
We
bunch
just
of
got
card bases all ready too.
75 to 0. Wow, that's a big. You skunked them. That's pretty good. And somebody asked something and I didn't catch that.
So Elizabeth, is this your first time doing this?
Second time today. The first time we did a test run. And so some lovely subbies helped me make sure that it was running properly.
Do I know who
And
that
yeah.
subby is?
What?
Do I know who that subby is?
Well, there was several, so you probably do.
The one that's
'Cause-
helping you with the Zoom. It's at my crafty friend.
Earlier today we had, I don't know, I'm confused.
You're fine, Elizabeth.
But I purchased the Pro package today and was playing around in my settings
Yay!
and realized I could not do a
Yes.
Zoom through Streamlabs, so I had to do it direct to YouTube.
How do you
Which-
manage to do that?
Do what?
Straight through YouTube.
You have to have the Pro plan, and so before you even start the Zoom meeting, there's a couple of settings you have to click on, which I have those settings wrote down somewhere.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I had to Google. I watched like 15 videos trying to find the information I needed today. It was an ordeal, let me tell you.
I bet it was.
That one's all ready. And then when I realized I couldn't do it through Streamlabs because it was so glitchy, I mean, I couldn't even get a word in. It was just,
Well, now we can
I
hear
was
you.
like, wow. So,
Kimberly, what are you making?
you know what?
Um,
Somebody had that card the other way.
I'm making,
do
I'm using Lisa, Local Kings, background stamp for
Uh-huh.
that. And then I am going to put it on with this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
look,
pretty.
Linda Tome.
Toman.
Oh man.
Toman.
A in the last name. It's not tomaine poisoning. Don't know one yet.
Hey
I always
Melissa, are
worry
you
about that.
there?
She's on mute, so if she says anything, I can't hear her.
Oh, I know she's
So-
on mute.
Her camera's
Wonder-
off too.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she had to go do something and would return.
I just wanted to make an appearance, a guest appearance, and I'm guesting out now.
Well, you're the prime guest, so we've been waiting for you.
Oh, I better craft.
Yeah, I got my stuff here. See.
Oh wow, Gloria. They're the team she's supporting,
How about
we
if I
broke
just
the
play with a
school
craft?
record on touchdowns. They had 18 players and 5 of them were from their JV team. Fastest played game at 1 hour and 38 minutes. Holy smokums.
Wow, those Michigan people, I tell you.
Yeah.
Y'all are funny.
Gosh, I must have missed a lot. That was my son calling from Georgia, so
Georgia on my mind.
had to take the call.
Yeah, family. Well,
Yeah.
the one's worthy of a phone call, right?
Yep.
I
And I know it's him because I have him with the Star Wars thing.
Are you
Hi.
leaving us? There's
Oh.
Betty Penny. Hello,
I-
lovely lady.
Hi, I think I figured it out. Finally.
Fabulous.
Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Hi, Jean.
Hi,
Hi,
Bitty,
Betty. I'm back.
Bitty Penny.
I love that card, Elizabeth. It's so confusing. I'm watching it from both places, and but I love the wolf card.
Oh yeah, that one was a lot of fun.
Oh, I remember when you made that one.
Yeah, that's that background from Local King, and then we have the fairy Stamper Wolf, and I think we
Little
used
lower.
the rock.
Little lower. There you go.
Yeah.
Now this is nice because we can tell you where to put the stuff.
Yep. And I made it open this way because was it Susie that sent me that card that opened that way? And I was like, oh, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? But yeah, so it's gonna open that way.
I love that.
Is that
Nice.
opened a different way than normal?
Yeah, this is actually, I would open this one normally like this.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha.
So, because you cut your paper either the one way or the other way, and we turn
Yes.
this one all the time. I use it this way, I use it this way, but I never thought to turn this one to make it that way.
Wow.
So yeah.
I think I did that one time when I wanted a landscape, and I didn't have any, so I thought, oh, duh.
Yeah. All right.
So Linda, are you gonna do crafting with us?
Looking.
You're looking? Okay.
All right.
I want
We're
to
looking
craft
at
with
the
you
craft,
guys.
huh?
I want to craft with you guys, but I can't figure out how to change my camera.
I think you have to start in landscape.
You
I
do?
think.
Do
Okay.
skin sounds. Ready?
Let me try to flip it and just see if it.
You filled up more screen.
Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, I'll be back. How
You
about
did
that?
fill up, but you did fill up more screen.
Let me post the link again so it's easy. Invite,
Let's see.
copy. There's the invite again.
I wasn't planning on this.
Linda, one time when I saw you using that marker, one time at work, I had so much gray in my hair because I hadn't colored it in a while. So I was using a pink marker, a pink highlighter, because it's highlighting my hair. And so then I couldn't get very much on there, so I just laid my hair out on the desk, and somebody else scribbled the pink highlighter on it.
Did it work?
Hi,
Yeah, it really did.
Gloria.
I discovered that one time when my dog was able to come to work with me, and he was laying on my desk, and one of my highlighters was uncapped, and so it
no.
kind of tinged his hair. So that I'll give him highlights from a highlighter.
That's awesome.
I wasn't prepared to craft tonight.
Okay, well, you don't have to.
You don't have to. You can
No.
visit.
Yep.
I'm just sitting here.
Sing.
I'm sitting here because I don't want to work.
Too
so-
famous.
I was just doodling.
I'm watching Elizabeth and Kim Craft.
I wanted
Yeah.
to pretend I was on Broadway.
You what?
I wanted to come on and sing and pretend I was on Broadway.
Oh,
Oh. Wait, you sing to us every Wednesday night.
I wanted to sing now.
Well, go right
Okay.
ahead. We'll let you.
I
Go
already
ahead.
did. You didn't hear my Broadway performance? I went, on craft delicious. And I forget what else.
Oh, Craft Delicious, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love this one.
Wow.
I couldn't figure out something that wasn't food sounding. We were talking about food the other night and we were joking around about that.
Oh my God, we were having a blast.
No,
with that.
I was singing on YouTube Famous and they were like, you should do that on your intro. And I'm like, I can't do that on my intro because Drama Channel YouTuber does that. And that's where I stole it from. He does that. His name is Peter Mon and he does that. He's got his little fan and he talks. If you guys think Ken Hess is funny, Peter Mon is funny. Anyway, he's a YouTuber and he does that on YouTube Famous and I'm always singing that now. I'm YouTube famous.
I think this one needs colored. One just needs a little color.
So this is cool. I can actually read the chat. Susie's working on a sunflower card.
How can you read the chat?
You can click chat.
Because I have my Zoom meeting at a smaller screen to the side.
Yeah.
And I have the YouTube video covered by the Zoom meeting, but I have my chat open so I can read the chat. I can see the chat.
Wow.
And TR Clay said she saw that you were live, so she thought she'd pop in a card.
It's past her bedtime.
How can you read the chat?
You can click chat.
Because I have my
Hello.
Zoom meeting smaller screen to the side.
Yeah.
And I have the YouTube video covered by the Zoom meeting, but I have my chat open so I can read the chat. I have their video playing in the background like I did when I first came. She saw that you were live, so she thought she'd pop in a card.
It's past her bedtime.
Not me.
You can click chat.
I haven't touched my
And Biddy Penny is on mute, but Cheryl, did we get that? Hello,
Hi.
Cheryl. There we are.
Hello, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Biddy
What?
Penny, her.
Yes, we are all spoiled.
hi, Cheryl.
Who's
Hi.
spoiled?
Oh, this
I'm not
dog.
spoiled, Maureen.
Dog. You're
Oh,
talking
you're
about,
talking about the dog. Oh, okay.
yes, us, all of us dogs are spoiled. She's talking.
Well, now, Gloria, this is my second time on today, so you know.
Oh, you're famous today then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. But hey, I did a craft.
Ooh.
There's a birthday card. And you ain't seeing the rest of my room. I'm sorry. No way.
Well, unfortunately, you have to see mine. It's a mess.
Oh, well. Oh, you haven't seen a mess.
I showed mine the other night. It wasn't pretty.
I'm looking at a mess.
Well, stop
I
looking.
cleaned my mess.
You know.
Took
I
me
did
about
not.
an hour.
Well, at least the area behind me is clean. You can't see all around me.
Well, let's see. I got empty boxes behind me. Yeah, okay. You don't want to see it.
I've always got a mess.
Mine's in organized chaos.
Mine's organized to me.
You know,
Well, that's the way I used to work for 32 years. Organized chaos. I knew where everything was. Nobody else did.
yep.
But
We
hey,
need to do this with a challenge. You know, like some other, it's not a, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stop talking.
No, go ahead. I
Oh.
can talk and glue at the same time. I already did the hard
I may
stuff.
get in trouble for what I wanted to say, so I'm just gonna hush. But you know what I'm talking about, Elizabeth.
I do. But
I
that's
don't.
not going to be on my channel. Because
Well, do it on-
I don't need any friction. No
We'll do-
friction.
I'll do it on mine.
I would join yours. But I do, I need to be like Debbie and start a list of people that want to go live with me.
Yep.
But I'm hoping Debbie will be my first solo live. So
You hear that, Debbie?
yeah.
Ooh.
I heard yeah, but I didn't see Debbie. Where's Debbie?
That was my yeah.
Oh,
Debbie
Oh, no,
Is-
Daisy, sorry. No,
was eating dinner, I think.
she's
but I don't know
always
if
eating
she's-
dinner.
Well, she eats dinner late.
Well,
Well, she should be doing it in front of the camera. I
No,
mean,
she's not on with us.
yeah, well, she should be doing it with
she
us.
said she would be on. Not on, but she would be listening and watching.
Yep, while she's eating her
That
dinner.
sounds kind of creepy.
Daisy, you don't
actually.
want to see my desk. No. I don't have much room on my desk. It's nah. Nope.
No,
Uh-uh.
no, no.
That's a no.
Debbie left and I missed it. I'm such a bad hostess.
You have a lot going on. You're not a bad hostess.
Yeah.
I'll clean off my desk so I can feel better. So I can find things.
I'll support you on your cleaning. Tidy and clean. It makes a lovely thing.
No. Oh, now that's crooked. Bummer.
Shimmer pot.
I'll give that one to.
Shimmer
I'll give that one to Boo for her. You get the
Yes.
crooked one.
Send me all things crooked. I'm okay with that.
Okay, good.
I don't do anything straight. Sometimes I'll just purposely cock it off to the side. So that way I can say, well, that's on purpose.
You know, I am amazed at the people who can cut with the scissors with a straight line, because I sure can't do that.
Who
can't
did
even
we
do
see
that
do
with the
that?
trimmer.
Like Miss Bitty Penny and her magical humongous scissors.
Oh my goodness,
Tip is
she's got
going.
the supersized scissors.
The hitting the paper is at it. It'll make it easier.
I don't know if I can cut a straight line.
It's going. You
I
know,
can-
I watched
when I use my cutter, it shifts every now and then. So hey,
I
Yep.
was watching a video. Was it Paper Posh Lady? Somebody said that when you have your big scissors and you want to cut a straight line, let me get a piece of paper. She said that when you go to make your cut, you make sure that the paper, see, like here, it's going to go crooked. But if I make
can't see, you're too high.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
yep.
too high. Okay.
So when you go to start your cut, you make sure that the paper on the outside of your cut stays touching the inside of the other blade, and it's supposed to help you make a straight cut. So you just got to make sure that it always stays touching.
Oh dang, it's raining.
But I don't know, maybe it just works for big scissors.
you also need to watch where the tip is going and not where the paper's touching the scissors at.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But-
clever.
It's
Yeah,
just like when you're sewing, you don't watch the needle, you watch the fabric.
I haven't sewed since night. No, we won't talk about it. But no, I don't sew. Not till I almost flunked out of home economics.
I loved home ec.
I
can
didn't
find
mind the
that little
cooking.
secret
I did not
from-
mind the cooking. I had problems with them wanting me to make a skirt that
Oh.
I would never wear.
Right.
We had to make
what?
boxer shorts.
Oh, I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
I made boxer shorts. We had options. I remember I made
We
a
didn't.
flag tote bag, and then we used puffy paints to decorate them. So I did a snake on mine
What year was that?
in the 90s.
Okay.
I remember
Back
in
when
high
I
school,
was
make a
doing it, we
Christmas
didn't
stocking.
have options. This
I
is what
make a
you make.
Christmas stocking.
Oh, I wouldn't have mind making that, but no, we had to make a skirt. Oy.
I did too. I had to make a gathered skirt.
I had to make a pair of shorts and a shirt.
I got suspended because I ran out of there and because I didn't want to do it. They suspended me for 2 days. And then I had to sign an agreement saying that I will come in and every day and make that skirt.
Oh, I already cut that
man.
down. Yes, I
And
already
I
cut
did.
that down.
Was that in the 70s?
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
Early 70s.
Yeah, yeah. It was
Very
like-
early.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was so much fun. And then she gave me a B because I forgot to clip my threads. And I just kind of looked at her going, do you really think I was gonna wear this? I
Right?
tossed it in the garbage.
Yeah.
It was just a waste of money.
I liked taking things like wood shop and things like
Yeah, I
that.
had
And
wood shop.
I still learned that I could not do anything straight. But this teacher one time, the way our classes went, sometimes he would have myself and my two sisters all in one day, one class right after the other.
Oh man.
Oh, Maureen, a full-size beanbag, that's cool. Susie was allowed, they said she was allowed to pick any pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, what year?
We had to draw blueprints of like a dream home. And I'll never forget it because I drew a dolphin shaped pool. And to this day, I still wouldn't mind having a dolphin shaped pool.
That would be fun. I would like a dolphin shaped pool.
I would like
Wow.
any pool. I tell you what, I
I
live in
was
Texas.
just gonna say, but any pool would do.
Exactly. Exactly. But I'll never forget it.
In interior decorating class, we had to do a floor plan, do blueprints and stuff, make a diorama and all that. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I took drafting and we did things like that in drafting, but
I got to go to Ethan Allen for my first time. That was cool. I'd never heard of Ethan Allen, so that was really cool for me.
wasn't that kind of a high priced furniture store?
Furniture store, yeah.
Yeah, it's a high dollar. At least it was back then.
I think it still is.
Up in Long Island when I was going to school up there. And I had never heard of it because I pretty much lived down in Florida. And I was used to shopping at Goodwill.
Well, who wasn't? Yeah.
Big step
I
up.
never heard of Ethan Allen.
We had Treasure Island here. My mom used to
At a
take me to
furniture
Treasure
store?
Island. No, not a grocery store. It was a regular store.
Huh.
Oops. Yeah, it's
In
not around
my-
anymore.
In Miami, they had a place in the Omni Hotel that was called Treasure Island, and it was like a little amusement park in the hotel.
That would be fun. My parents went to a place in Canada, one of their malls, and it had the carousel inside the mall, water slides, all sorts of stuff inside the mall. It was huge.
In Edmonton?
I don't know if it was Edmonton. It was one of the Canada's biggest malls. And they drove
Yeah, I
across
think it's in
state.
Edmonton.
Yeah, that's the Mall of America. It's big. It's the biggest, one of the biggest everywhere.
Yeah, they
Uh,
brought back some cool souvenirs and stuff from that trip.
Okay,
You
this is
didn't
how I
get to
feel
go?
tonight. Here you go.
No, nope.
I watched Curiosity Inc. and Alex took the
Here's something-
family
something
to
funny
the
for
mall.
you.
So is that a unicorn?
It's
Nope.
a hillbilly. It's a hillbilly unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Got his little hillbilly hat on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's
Oh,
a
wait,
hillbilly
wrong
I
file.
unicorn.
like it.
Maureen, it was in Mastic Beach, William Floyd High School. She's asking where in Long Island. Sorry.
Oh, I was wondering what that was popping up on my screen. Huh. Well, I'm too much. I created too much.
Maureen, my brother's that lives out there in Southold, and my son lives in Flanders.
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 That's kind of a funny name.
How many of you had to take personal finance in high school?
Nope.
Nope.
It was a required course in our school.
Personal finance?
Shoot, I remember writing my first check when was it 3 years before my dad passed. I wrote my first check.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know how to write those things. I never used them.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't have to
we
take
had
general
to.
math in school.
What's
What was
that?
that?
I said you didn't have to take general math in school.
I graduated with just pre-algebra and algebra.
Yeah, they changed how they do their schooling. Like my kids wouldn't know how to write a check, but
Well, now-
I
now
don't
they're
write
coming
checks either.
obsolete.
Yeah. I quit writing checks when I was in my bad days of letting things bounce. You know, I was, when we realized we just had to quit with the checks. They're too bad.
I
And now
enjoyed that story time the other day, Elizabeth. It's very relatable, right? I think we
Right.
can all relate. And it was funny because I was a WAMU customer but when they switched over to Chase. So it was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember those days.
Yep. And hopefully somebody out there is taking notes and like, okay, I'm definitely not going to be her.
Well, I've
Yeah.
been there,
Right?
did that.
Learn from our mistakes.
Yep.
That's not.
It don't matter.
No,
Your
we
kids
would
are
have
still
done
going to
that
be
from our
doing them.
parents' mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Personal finance wasn't a math class for us. It was to teach us. We had to draw, and we were all given like what our salary would be for the month. And then we had to look through the newspapers and find an apartment to rent. We had to get car insurance. So we actually had to call around and find out what our car insurance would be. And so
They
it just
need to do that
showed
still.
you how to live on a budget. And
That would seem like something that would be fun to do.
it was fun, but it was very teachable too, because how many people think that because they have checks that they've got money?
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What? That's not true?
Yeah. My kids are like, I had to teach
Melissa,
them
it's not
real
true.
quick.
Well, it's like,
they're like,
now they got the plastic money.
yeah, they're like, well, you have a bank card. Yeah, well, you have to have money in the bank to use the bank card. And I like Chase because you can opt to have the overdraft dysfunction or function turned off. So if I ever went somewhere and mismanaged my balancing and whatnot, it would actually say no to the transaction. I can't accidentally overspend at like the grocery store
Yeah,
and stuff.
Mine's the same way. My account's the same way. It's set up that way for a reason.
Yeah, I'm
And
like,
that's the
no.
reason I don't order checks either.
Yeah.
I don't order checks.
Yep. If
I
I need
still
a
use
check,
them
I
for
go
some
into the
things.
bank.
That's free money knowing it ain't gonna be posted for about a week. So then you forget about it.
Yep, exactly. It doesn't go through
That's
right away.
true.
Right,
Some
Maureen?
some people still need a check, like when we first needed to rent this house that we're in. And I'm like, you're serious? You're not going to take a card? And she's like, no, it needs to be a check. So I had to go into the bank, pay $6 for 3 checks.
Yep.
And I wrote the one check and then wrote void on the other 2. I'm like, I'm not using these things. I still have them in a box, voided out.
I like having my checks. I mean, I don't go through them as often, but like if some of my family might need some money or somebody wants to borrow something from me, I can go and I can write a check.
Yep. My nieces and stuff, if I want to send them money, I say, hey, I'm sending you PayPal money. And I send them friends and family PayPal. And then I get a receipt because PayPal sends a notice that I sent the payment. And then Messenger sends a notice that says, you know, the payment was sent. So
Or
It's the same way through Zelle too. Zelle does the same thing.
well, Zelle is PayPal.
Yeah.
It's another I
It's
love
funny. My
how-
sister asked me if I had
Yeah.
Zelle, and I was like, "What? What's that?"
yeah, it's part
It's
Part of-
like PayPal, but it's just
Oh, no,
goes
no.
from your bank to their bank.
sorry, not Zelle. Zelle is I think through Chase. Is it
No,
Zelle is
Venmo?
through Chase, yeah.
Zelle is
Venmo
bank.
is PayPal.
Venmo or whatever it is?
Yeah, Venmo. That I have Venmo.
That's a PayPal one. I get them confused because there's so many of them.
Yeah. I use
My
I use
grandson
Venmo.
likes cash. I have to send cash to my grandson.
Yeah. At
Oh,
least
I
they
am
get
so bad, you guys.
the ideal of real money.
I used to live in Panama City, Florida, Susie says.
And I said, fun.
Both my sons had a
Your
homemaking
algebra
and
teacher
semester
taught us
Where's
how to
Panama
and then
City?
made gym bags with zippers.
The Panhandle.
Oh, that's cool.
Panama
Linden Church.
City's over there by Tallahassee.
Okay. Well, I've never been there, so I wanted to ask. I mean, I'm in Florida, but still, I've never been there.
Yeah, I've been there. And Destin, they used to have this big water park called the Big Kahuna.
Oh, that's cool, Susie.
And I was 18, about to go in the Navy, just graduated high school, and was trying really hard to get a date with that lifeguard. Didn't happen though.
Aw, shot down by the lifeguard.
He was willing to flirt and stuff while we were out there, but I couldn't get him to ask me out on a date. Probably good anyway. He was probably too stuck up. No, I'm joking.
No.
I invited the lifeguard from our pool one year to the Sadie Hawkins Day dance because he was a darling, lovely
Oh.
guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Aren't all lifeguards?
Never met a lifeguard. I don't know.
You're dreaming. Exactly. You never met a lifeguard you don't like looking at.
That's true.
They got the perfect tan body.
Apparently, I never went to Wild Waters while it was open over here. We got a lot of guys that do the summer job there that wouldn't wear shorts otherwise, or had. They closed it down now, took down all the slides. It's just
Yeah,
a
they just made Adventure Island open all year round.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I was surprised with that. Yeah, they just opened it for all year round.
Cool.
This is the first year they've done that.
Trying to recoup from some of their losses, probably.
They
Mhm.
lost
Probably.
a bunch, believe me.
And they probably got a lot of Floridians going, we have more summer than we have cold. Why are you not open?
Oh,
Right.
we've been telling them that for years.
It's like you've got, people having snow at Christmas.
Well,
and we're
because-
here
Well,
at the
because they're
beginning.
run through Busch Gardens now. So Busch Gardens is like, we're open all year round. Why do we have to close you down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One,
Oh, that's
one
cool.
time we went
Gloria.
to California in December, And we went to this place and we thought, it said heated pool. We went there and it was ice cold even to us. And we said, I thought it said heated pool. It says, yeah, it's 60 degrees. And it's like, that's not heated.
Not to my
60
standards. That's
degrees.
not heated.
Nope. Back in the day, that wouldn't be heated for me, but these days I'm like, please show me the 60-degree pool.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
That's the cool thing about the springs down here is they're 70 degree or 72 degrees all year round.
Yep.
Ugh, you people.
The hot springs or what?
No, Florida.
Florida Springs.
The Florida Springs, they're natural.
They got a
water.
couple of them around Florida, but they're all like 72 degrees.
Oh,
We have some of those here in Central Texas too, in Austin and San Marcos. And they're lovely. I was a river rat when I lived by one of those. I was there all the time.
Parents,
Any
my
season.
parents were too.
My children used to like to find the boil. That's where you call when the water's coming up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they were little enough that they could get over that boil, and it would push them up.
What?
And so
That's
they
funny.
would get over it, and it would push them up. And they thought it was funny. And then they closed that section off to people. That was at Juniper Springs.
Well, yeah, because people start being stupid with it,
God, I was gonna do that.
trying to go down there and see how far they can go and get caught.
Well, no, because people were feeding the alligators. And that's why they closed it off, to keep people from being around the gators, because the woman got attacked.
Well, if
'Cause
she
she
wasn't
didn't
feeding
stay
them,
in the
then
area
she
she
would
was
have got
supposed
attacked.
to be.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't feeding them. She was floating in that area she shouldn't have been in. But other people, these gators they're not scared of people if people are feeding them.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just
like
like
any
wild animal. If you feed them, they lose that fear of humans, and then that's when humans get attacked. So
That's like the shark expeditions and how they'll have where people can go down and they'll chum the water, and how it's, more swimmers like at the shore will get attacked because they've got chum in the water. And so then they kind of just go a little close to shore.
yeah.
No way. Nope. Not my thing.
Gloria's younger son is a pro at math. He just did state budget for next year. That's impressive.
Did it balance?
I never got higher than consumer math. I took general math 1, general math 2, and consumer math. That was it. I was like, that's all I need to graduate. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I took the basics in the math too. I love math, but
hate
it's not easy for me to do. I really have to have a pen, a paper, and to figure everything out.
10 fingers, 10 toes, somebody else's fingers, somebody else's toes. Yeah, no,
You
thank
got it. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
you.
I took accounting in school when I was on home correspondence or homeschooling, and I loved it.
I did
Oh,
too.
see.
He's on the white.
Sherry says, Daisy, I was always better at science and math and English and history. I was always better at English and drama class.
Oh, I'm
was
a
gonna
good
say-
storyteller, let me tell you.
Yeah,
I was good in art and pottery and stuff to be creative on your creative side. I made
I was
straight
good
A's
at
in that.
talking.
What?
Hmm?
I said I was
You know
good
what?
at talking.
Hi, Pam. You're back.
I'm gonna
Pam.
sign out of here and just be a chatter in the chat. Thanks for
Okay.
letting me stop in with you ladies.
You're absolutely welcome. And thank you for stopping in.
This is awesome, Elizabeth. Thanks for hosting so we could all come together.
Yes,
Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm gonna
Just
go because I gotta go back to work.
well,
I took
have
a
fun
long-
working. But yeah, we'll send a big thank you to the lovely subby who was able to allow us to do this, who donated.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations to them.
So, yeah.
And thank you, Elizabeth.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
And Miss Melissa, you're still on mute. So
I'm not really crafting in season tonight. I'm trying to use up a kit that I had just laying around.
hey, that's a good idea. Nothing wrong
But
with
it's
that.
like a spring Easter kit.
Hey,
I'm either
you'll be
ahead
ready.
or behind. I don't know which one, ahead or behind.
At this point, you are ahead.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Because heck, it's end of September rolling around. Then you got October, November, December. Those are going to fly by. And then
Right.
spring is going to be here and you're going to need all the Easter cards you can muster.
I'm trying to twist it so you can't tell, but we'll see.
We talk about how Zoom 101 is the words, don't forget to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Because somebody will sit there talking and then somebody has to jump in and say, you're muted, so-and-so. We can't hear you.
What's up? What's the matter?
Well, I was muted because I was running the Gemini.
Oh,
Jimmy.
We're used to Elizabeth with the noise.
Yeah.
yeah,
got all
I
sorts
muted
of
mine when
noises.
I was doing a bunch of heat embossing, but
Well, between that and coughing, I didn't figure you wanted to listen to that either.
oh, okay.
My aunt had a tickle, and they couldn't find out why she was coughing. It just out of the blue. It had hit her. Some perfumes and stuff would make it worse, but she wasn't like allergic to anything. And then somebody recommended to drink pineapple juice, and it took her cough down quite a bit
Yeah.
because there's
Yeah,
something in
pineapple
the
juice.
pineapple juice that
Mm-hmm.
isn't like an anti-inflammatory or something. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. And it can break up like mucus and phlegm and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need some of that.
I usually have my pineapple juice mixed with my
Vodka?
rum.
Yeah,
Rum.
that's what I was gonna ask.
My rum
Rum.
with a splash of orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like Seagram's. No, who is it? My razzleberry. That's my favorite to drink is the razzleberry Smirnoff. There we go. And I don't drink very much. I'll buy a 4-pack and it'll sit there for a couple of months before I finish them.
Drink much at home. I save it all for like when I go on vacation.
Yeah.
That's when I will drink something. But I'm not opposed to a
Drinks,
good
don't judge.
mudslide.
Oh, yeah. I had an awesome mudslide at a Red Robin once. I'm
Mm.
like, can I get a mudslide? And they're like, a what? And I said, a mudslide. She's like, yeah, hold on a second. They looked it up and they made it, and it was fabulous. Yeah. Okay, I want this one on.
They have
No, who's-
mudslide mix, and I would just put some milk and put some mudslide mix in and some ice cream, and fill a big
Yeah.
Sounds good.
container.
That's awesome. Just needed to trim.
Costco has very good margarita mix if anybody's interested.
Margarita, that's one thing. Tequila, margaritas, those things, not me. No.
Mm. Both
No
the
te-
regular and the strawberry one are rather good. I know.
Yeah. I'm a tequila girl.
Yeah.
Now, the hardest drink I ever had, aside from a Long Island iced tea, were duck farts. Anybody ever have a duck fart?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Kahlua,
Oh, yeah.
Kahlua, Irish cream, and Crown Royal.
Royal.
Well, that sounds
Yep.
horrible.
Yeah, you layer them, you pour them in on the back of a spoon. So it's Kahlua creams the crown. And so the crown goes on last and it just sits on top of everything. And so the first thing in, you don't really taste, but at the last one is the Kahlua. And so you taste the Kahlua over everything else because it's the last thing to go in your gullet. Yeah, those things were good.
I
But
hate
I
Kahlua.
haven't had one of those in years.
Years.
Years, lots of years.
Lots of years.
That's perfect.
When my
I don't
husband
know.
and I were dating, he asked me if I drank, and I said, "Oh, I drink a little bit, you know." And so he always tells people, says, "Yeah, the first 5 years, I think she drank 10 beers."
You guys remember my homemade pattern paper? I finished
do.
stamping them, and then we put little Nuvo drops on them, and these are the bigger little drops. And it's hard to see, but yeah. Razzleberry yummo, yeah.
Ooh, I like Mike's Hard Lemonade. I love the Mike's.
Oh,
I drank
Sherry.
Budweiser seltzer this year. Not bad.
A Budweiser
Budweiser what?
seltzer.
Yeah, Budweiser seltzer. Yeah.
I saw the Clydesdales once in Spokane. I got to visit them. An interesting fact about the Budweiser Clydesdales. When you
Yeah.
go to visit them at their stalls, they do not have names so that the people taking photos and stuff cannot call the horses and confuse them.
Really?
Thing.
Yeah. Because we were there checking them out, taking photos, and somebody beat me to the punch. They're like, what are their names? And they're like, sorry, we don't tell their names. We don't want people hollering at them and confusing them when they're out and doing their show and whatnot. And they hitched them all up to their the Budweiser wagon and trotted into town. It was beautiful sight. Those horses are gorgeous.
They are. I saw
They,
them
they
down
make
in
the best
St.
commercials.
Louis. I saw them down at their home in St. Louis.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Of course, I got to drink the Budweiser while we waited, so it was.
Sherry, can she take like a Benadryl to help with the allergic reaction to those metal bits? Oh, I feel bad. She's got what is her daughter that got some staples in, and she's allergic to them. Poor thing.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I know how she feels. I'm allergic to stuff like that too.
I remember one time I had an allergic reaction on my neck, and my mom took me to the doctor because it was weird, and they said that it was caused by metal, and it was just an allergic reaction, and to leave it open and air out, and it would take some time, but it would finally go away on its own. And I showed up at school, and I was sent to the nurse, and the nurse says, like, you need to put a Band-Aid on it. And says, no, I don't. And if you don't want to follow the doctor's orders, you can call my mom and she'll chew you out. And they did, because I refused to put a Band-Aid on it, and my mom chewed them out because they thought it was disturbing to see this rashy thing on my neck. And to this day, I still cannot wear a necklace, but I can wear rings and earrings. Well, some earrings. But yeah, necklaces is like an instant irritant. But I used to love listening to Mom stick up for us kids back in the day.
Oh, I'll never forget. I was in kindergarten, and I have 4 older brothers, and they're rough and tumble guys even to this day. Anyways, my first name is Toby, and kids used to tease me and say, that's a boy's name. That's a boy's name. And I'd be like, I punch like a boy, you know? So I was in kindergarten and I beat somebody up for giving me a hard time. Got sent to the principal's office, and the principal called my parents and he told them, you know, that he was going to spank me or whatever. And my parents had never spanked me and really never did. And my dad was up there and nothing flat. And I will never forget what that conversation was like. And he's like, if you lay a finger on my daughter,
Right?
you're going to have a lot of problems.
Yep. Some
Yeah.
people take way too many liberties with other people's children.
Yeah.
I
My dad
did.
was like, if I don't spank my daughter, you're not going to do it.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
principal probably thought, well, no wonder she's beating kids up on the playground.
Right?
Look at her father. He's going to beat me up.
Yeah,
My
I
mom
have
was
a
like that.
tendency to react and not think about what the parent would think. There was this little kid over at my house one time, and he was picking up and playing with something, and I grabbed his hand, and I said, and his mom was right there. I said, do you know what I do with my niece, who was right around the same age, when she touches things without asking? I said, I slap her hands. And his mom took it away from him, you know, and grabbed him up, and it's like, I just didn't even think twice about it. It's like, you know, that's, you know, my mom was a person that she did not childproof her house.
Yeah.
She wouldn't, you know, unless if something was like priceless, which of course we never had, but she would, but no, you know, I'm not picking up my knickknacks. I don't pick up my knickknacks for my kids, and I don't need to pick them up for your kids.
Right. And you're sitting right there. And see, and that's probably the one time when I would step in too, because, you know, if the parent's sitting right there and not telling the kid to stop that, there's some lack of parenting going on, because you don't go to somebody's house and let them just do whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, yeah.
when
I feel like our society overall, just based on the way I was raised, and I did come up in a small town, but I think we're missing like social accountability. When
Yeah.
I was growing up, my mom was the city secretary. Everybody knew her. And, you know, they were both of my parents were involved in a lot of like volunteer and social things. So everyone knew them. If I was messing up, they would be like, I'm going to call your mom. And I knew they knew her number, and they
Oh,
would
yeah.
call her, you know what I mean? And I knew that elders and people in my community were watching and paying attention, and that they would call my mom if I was out of line, but we don't have that anymore. And I feel like that social accountability is something that's
Yeah.
really fractured in our society right now.
Yep. I
I heard
remember.
this-
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, this girl one time, her mom wanted to show her school ID or something, and she said something, and this 13 or 14-year-old girl told her mom to shut up.
Oh.
So I'm standing there waiting because I was an adult. I was like in my 20s, and I was waiting, and nothing happened. It's like, you know what? To this day, and even to this day, I would never tell
say
my
that to
mother
my
to shut
parent.
up. I might
Right.
ask her to be quiet, but I would never tell her to shut up.
Oh, I tell you.
Kids
I would
these
not
days
fly.
have never felt a belt or a whip. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the lady that works at my rental agency, because she downright looked right at me and said, "Shut up."
Oh my gosh.
I was like, I was taken back. I was so stunned. I didn't know what to say. So I'm standing there with a disgust look on my face, and she's being, I swear to God, she's on crack or something. She just high strung and weird. And I was like, okay, this is how you're going to be. We can handle this. I was, didn't say
You were
a
an adult
single
and she
word.
told you to shut up?
Huh?
You were an adult and she told you to shut up?
This was a couple of days ago when I paid my rent.
My Lord.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And waited for her to count the money a second time because her problem was she couldn't listen and count at the same time. You know, she has to take in money all the time. You think she could actually do that, but I'm like, okay, I'm standing there, and she finishes the thing, counting the money, and she's counting it like 100, and she's just throwing it everywhere. It was so unprofessional, and I'm just like, she is on something. That's all I could think was she was on something. And she handed me my receipt. I didn't say anything. I left. The door didn't shut quietly behind me, and I got to
I
the
don't know if I
car.
could handle somebody telling me to shut up.
And I got to the car, and my daughter's like, what happened? Because she saw it. I was hot. I was like, I don't know. I've never in my life been told to shut up like that.
Oh, well, I've been told
Not
to shut up,
even-
but
not my parents, nobody have I ever been told to just straight up shut up. And I says, oh, that woman, I'm just gonna pay my rent and not say nothing. Be like, you know what? Do your job. I'll be quiet over here. You do your job. I don't need to know your business.
Well, you took the high road, right?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you definitely did, but like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like,
that's a hard one.
I would've
To
said-
let him get away with that, like,
yeah. I
yeah,
would have
and
said it's
just like,
it's.
Does
I
she
want-
just
I
take
wanna
your
see
money,
manager.
Elizabeth?
she was counting my money, and the conversation started because I was wearing my really pretty glasses.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, what's your prescription? No, don't tell me. I bet you I can guess your prescription. Do you know your prescription? Don't tell me though, but do you know your prescription? And I'm like, no, but it's single vision. Oh no, never mind. And then I was like, well, you know, I got them really cheap on Zoo, whatever the site on. I actually remembered it at that time, and I was like, gonna try and tell her that because she started the conversation, and she was counting at the same time the first time, and she looked right up at me and told me to shut up. And I
Whoa.
just was like, and I don't know if she thought she was being funny because she had this crazy grin on her face. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, this
I
is
would
how
have
this
just
is
said,
gonna go.
excuse me? What did
Yeah,
you say?
I was baffled. I just didn't know what to say. And my daughter, she's like, what are you gonna do next time? I says, next time I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna put the money in her hand if she's the one that helps me. And if she says anything, I'll tell her to be quiet herself and just do her job. We're not friends. Because I'm not going to be told to shut up and then act like nothing's happened, you know. So
My
it was-
husband will say
Ooh.
that to me, but only because he wants to get a word in edgewise
edgewise.
while I suck in the air to give it to him, because he knows that I'm going to instantly be quiet because I'm sucking in the air to say something back. So he doesn't say it in earnest, but he has said that. And oh,
That's too funny.
my
But,
sister hates the word shut up. She,
Yeah,
I do too.
it's very harsh and insincere and rude. It's very rude. I mean, how hard to
It's
say,
ruder
could
to
you
say,
be
"Shut your
quiet for a
pipe,"
moment? You know, can you give me a minute, just a second, you know,
Yeah.
anything.
Yes.
But to say, shut up, I'm like, did she just say that?
It's
Oh
one
my
thing when
God.
it's playful, but I think that's the only time it doesn't bother me is when it's playful.
Yeah.
And like with a husband, like, that could be very playful and
Yeah.
but like
Right?
a complete stranger and you're supposedly offering customer service, I can't really see an appropriate,
yeah.
situation where that's an appropriate situation.
Yeah, Pam, I think next time I would do that. I would just help her out with the counting and do it myself. Be like, here, this is how you count it and talk and listen all at the same time.
No, next time give her all singles.
The
That's
I
good.
think there's generation words that people didn't like. My mom's generation is the word fart. She thinks that's the most abhorrent word. And we could
Yeah.
not, we were not allowed to say that word.
No farting jokes, huh?
No. So I started
Did you
saying
pass
crap.
gas?
But if we wanted to get her attention, if we call her name and call her name, then we just start saying fart, 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 fart.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah. But I think it's a generation thing.
I can see that. I agree.
Because there's lots of people I know that's right around her generation that just abhor that word.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting what people accept and don't. Gotta put that one on right side up. Like when my kids were growing up, you know, and we were doing the Walmart shopping because, you know, that's what they had in Colville, Washington. Walmart. We'd be going down, up and down the aisles. And my kids, I tell you what, I had the best kids. We'd walk down an aisle and you could hear the screaming of another child throwing a tantrum at the cart. And I'd always look at them, what would you do? Or I'd be like, what would I do if you guys did that? And they'd look at me, we get whippings. I said, that's right, you get whippings. And to this day, I think my son's been spanked maybe twice in his 18, or no, he's, holy crap, he's going to be 18 next year. And then my daughter's right behind him at 16 going on 17. But yeah, I've never had to raise my hand because they knew if I meant it, it was going to come. You know,
Man, I got spanked all the time.
oh man, I got whooped so hard one time. I don't even know what I did wrong, but I really pissed my mom off and she grabbed that belt and she said, grab that chair. And the look in her face was so red hot. I started laughing really hard and I couldn't stop because every time I looked at her, her face just got redder and redder. My dad, he got in the middle. He's like, stop, go to your room. And he's laughing because I'm laughing and crying. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I can't stop. I laughed forever over that.
I gotta go get my recharger thing. I'll be right back.
Oh, geez. I have receipts for every time I pay my rent. I have a whole stack of them in the car in an envelope.
I have to pay by check.
Yeah, see, I would pay online, but they messed up my husband's email address and they can't figure out how to fix it. So I have to go in and pay them. Janine.
You can't figure out how to fix it?
Yeah. It's like 2021 and they can't figure out how to fix email and stuff. All those cards already.
Oh, you got quite a stack there.
Yep, all those were cards I had started during the live, and I just inked up the edges of those. Yeah, because I have a little tray that I put my works in progress, like these little guys. These were my next live project. These are my thank you cards for Debbie J's swap that I have yet to finish. So I shall finish them now.
It's a work in progress.
Yep. A whip from what I learned recently. Somebody posted, this is whip. I'm like, what the heck's a whip? And they're like, work in progress. I'm like, oh, I feel so smart right now.
I was on that call too. I remember that.
Yep. Like, what?
I always have to Google that kind of stuff.
Yep.
You know, when Men in Black was first came out, and Will Smith said, you know, all the technology of the universe, and we drive a Ford POS. And I thought, I don't remember Ford making a POS. I don't know how many times I watched that before it dawned on me what he was saying.
Yep. That's hilarious.
So I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed either.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, and then
takes me a while.
certain ones have different meanings. Like POS is now, it's also point of sale. So depending on
Right.
how you use your card. Yeah.
Parent over shoulder.
I haven't heard that one, but yeah. Yep. Fun stuff. Like when I first started gaming, people were typing like BRB and all this other. I'm like, what the heck is a BRB?
Yeah.
Remember,
they're
you
like,
told me that one.
Be right back. Yep. And then of course all the rolling on the floor ones.
Mm-hmm.
A POS, Gloria? You don't know what a piece of shit is? Whoops. Sorry.
Yep. Keith.
I think everybody knows one.
Yep. I know a few.
Just depends on what day of the week it is.
Right?
That'd be it. God, no, what did I do with that?
Yeah. Another one I had a hard time with is on Bill Cosby. It was called Bill Cosby himself. And he was saying how when his wife was in labor, she says she stood up in the stirrups and told everybody that my parents were not married.
Married.
And I'm thinking, he just said, and Bill's parents aren't married? And I don't know how many years I watched that until I realized what she called them.
I love that one. It's always a good one. Dang. I'm not used to crafting without my music.
All right,
Yeah.
somebody sing.
No.
Go away.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
Listen how
looking
fast.
looking for free open source music to play in the backgrounds after Daisy had asked, you know, how come we don't have music? And I'm like, well, some people do. They have to have something. So I found a website that has some open source, but I have to check it if it is free for using on YouTube, because those are just different licenses altogether.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of change up the stream a bit sometimes, because I know sometimes I get to color in or whatever and forget to speak, and you know there's all that dead air. It's like I don't know about that. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. Yes, I have a lot of lovely subbies on the channel
Willows.
today.
If you CK.
What?
Hey,
I'm just reading what Susie.
If you see K.
That's hilarious.
That
I
didn't
like
sound
that
like
one.
if you see.
Right?
I heard totally different letters.
If you CK.
You know what? I was telling my brother something about F and I, and he says, "What do you say?" I said, finance and insurance. He says, oh, I thought you were saying that F and I. I said, no, you know I don't speak like that. I hate that swear word. In fact, if I hear it anywhere, regardless if it's on the street or anywhere, I'll say, excuse me?
That's my favorite word.
Oh,
I say it a lot.
Excuse me?
No, the effing one.
Oh, that one. If you
Yeah.
CK.
yeah,
Yep.
I am. I've
It's
said
bad.
it like twice in
He
my
went
life.
home. My dinner should be here soon.
Ooh, what are you having? Or what are we having?
Sub sandwiches. My
Mm,
daughter's picking up from the pizza mill.
cool.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody's too sick around here to cook.
To cook?
They
Yeah.
decided on to
Okay, so yeah, I won't be having craft competitions on my channel because I have issues with other stuff. But we will be hosting more lives on my channel now that I can have friends over.
Yay.
And Janine says, I'm going to see if my son can set me up. This looks fun and I need the distraction. Fabulous.
Yeah, all you got to do is just sit and talk. You don't have to do crafts.
And let me
Like that.
invite-
Where the
It
hell?
is nice that you can, while
do
you're
whatever
doing
you
something
want.
and you have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what I want to host. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, please don't mess things up. Close.
There they are. Ooh, thought I lost you.
Close. Okay. What
are you
is
doing,
Kim
Janine?
working on? Kim, what are you working on?
I'm not working on anything. I'm sitting and watching.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Cool.
There's that.
Yeah, I have like a whole bunch of the wolves cut out, and I'm gonna make it a 5x7 card, and I will do I kind of do it like this on it, you
That's
know.
gonna be awesome.
Oh, buggers. Where did it go? Guess you can stay like that for now.
Janine's iPad. It's connecting to audio. Yay!
Oh, cool. Another
Yeah, I need to
iPad.
play with mine to get mine to connect.
I'm on my phone.
Your arm getting tired yet?
Yeah.
I had that problem this afternoon, let me tell you.
Yeah,
I have
my-
the
I
TV
must
on
say,
too, but there's a delay.
Yeah, it's really weird to watch to be looking at the screen for YouTube and then realize it's like
I know it's
later.
Dylan's nipple thing. It's mine. I never used it. I used it as a fidget. I never used it before. I used it as a fidget, I said. I literally throw it on my wall. No.
Janine is having an interesting conversation.
I don't know if she knows we're listening.
Yeah, well,
I do.
was talking
Now
about
they
that.
just heard us.
Yeah, what about the nipples?
Oops.
I see.
Somebody's got a nipple
Good
problem.
thing my camera wasn't on. It's nothing that bad, really.
can't even go there. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Uh-huh.
My son wears a uniform that's uncomfortable, and so he has these nipple things so it doesn't chafe him.
Aha.
And my daughter threw it at me.
That's funny.
She didn't know I was on here.
Ah,
See how nice and red I am.
Well, we can't see your
Show us
video.
the picture
We
now.
just
I'm
see.
trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Go up, you're on your iPad, go up to the right-hand corner.
Yeah, I'm getting there, I think. Hold on here.
It should bring everything up
And
across.
there she is.
There you are.
Hello, lovely
Look
lady.
how red I am.
Hey.
I'm not used to Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, me either.
All right, I got one swap card done.
Yeah.
Well, I have 3. I'll show you. I'm supposed to be doing a fall theme. So let's
That's what
see.
I'm doing. I'm
There's
working on
one.
Oh, that's
Well,
cute.
that's cute.
Cute.
And then there's another one.
Cute.
Those are darling little girls.
And then there's the one I just did.
Oh,
nice.
nice. That one.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do those too. Well, that's next
I'm
month.
working. Let's
So-
see. I don't even know where my camera is. There's one.
Oh, that's
cool.
cute.
I like that.
That's good.
Oh, that is
Pam-
nice.
Pam is waving at you, Janine, even though you cannot see her. Pam is waving.
There's another one that I've got a whole bunch started. I've been crafting since 10 o'clock this morning.
Ooh, you go, girl.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
I did
I
that
was
yesterday.
asleep at 10 this morning.
Oh,
Me too.
I wish I was. Tomorrow is my day, my me day. I pick a me day every week, every month, every week, every
Oh, that's
month,
fun.
where I don't have to get dressed. I don't have to do anything that I do not wish to. Oh,
I have
nice.
those all the time
That's what I do on Saturday.
because
Saturday
I
is
have
my day.
issues.
Issues. We all do.
I have every day
All
as a
right,
me
Kim.
day.
Kim, I
Nice.
didn't kiss. I got ink.
Oh,
on the head.
well, I think it's funny that, I mean, I was just, but those things do not get, I just don't get a really good impression with that one. So I'm not concerned with messing that one up.
Cheryl, I saw in the comments that your grandson is going to UW-Madison.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, he's a very smart young man.
That's awesome.
Did he get a scholarship?
Well, kind of. He went through a program in high school where he had to go to meetings and do extra things.
Uh-huh.
And then I forget what they called it. But they live in Madison.
Oh,
nice.
So but he got his own apartment this year with 4 of his buddies.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
We'll see if they're still friends at the end of the year.
Yeah, right.
It'll be how many are still going to college after that?
Yeah. I think he will be. His younger brother, who's just turned 14, got a job in a bakery.
Oh, fun.
That's a fun job to have. I used to decorate cakes. I used to decorate wedding cakes and birthday cakes at a bakery. It was one of my favorite jobs I had.
Well, they
Yeah.
aren't letting him do that. He gets to run the register and package things,
That's fun.
stock the shelves.
I did that. I stocked the shelves and packaged for the bakery I worked at. And on occasion, they're like, can you pipe? I'm like, show me. And so, yeah, I learned how to on their simple cakes, like 4th of July cakes, I could pipe the ribbon and the balloons, and I could write on a cake like no one else's business. I used to write on a
Cool.
lot of the cakes.
Nice.
Yep. It was
It's
funny
fun.
too. Yeah. We had this one customer.
You
She,
make this go up on top. Hold on. It's on 0 now.
I had a customer call in a cake order and they wanted such and such. And I'm like, okay, yeah, not a problem. Then they called back a couple hours later and they're like, oh, we need to change this. I'm like, no, not a problem. And then just before I was leaving, they called back and changed something else. And I'm like, okay, not a problem. So I changed it all. Well, I stapled all of the canceled and the fixed ones to it and put them all together and then put them in another drawer and just hung up the new one. Well, when they came in that morning to pick it up, they said it was all wrong. And I was going to get jumped because they were mad. And I'm like, that's exactly what you ordered. And they're like, no, wait, no, we didn't. I said, you called in 3 times. No, we didn't. And I went and got the papers. I'm like, yeah, you did. And the one looked at the other one and they turned around and left. And I was like, they were trying to get me fired and, get free cake. And I'm just like, what people will do to get a free meal is just bonkers.
Yep.
Cake. Only cake.
Yeah. My
Oh
dad.
boy. I did all the wedding consultations. So I had to work with the brides on the design side of things.
And you're like,
That was-
Bridezilla, zip it.
Oh boy, it could be interesting. And some of the conversations that they would have with the groom, because the grooms typically want to pick out their own cake, but sometimes the brides just can't even let that happen. It's
like,
I
what?
usually try to stand up for the guys, like, it is a groom's cake. Like,
Yeah. Let them have a moment.
yeah.
But, yeah. My dad he used to drive a semi across the United States, the continental United States, picking up people's furniture and traveling across, all across the country. And he'd stop at diners and stuff and he would see some of the craziest stuff. He watched a lady digging in her purse, put something in her mouth and then scream. And she said that there was glass in her dinner and he jumped up and was like, no, check her purse. She's got broken glass pieces in her purse. And they were looking at him like, because he loved my dad. He had tattoos, the Fu Manchu, the slick back hair, all that stuff. He sometimes he looks scary and he's jumping up yelling at him, no. They took a moment, but they pulled her aside and sure enough, she had extra pieces of glass. She'd eat about half of her meals and bite down on the glass to get free meal.
Wow.
Yep. So
That's
they
special.
thanked dad and gave him
A free meal.
they gave him his meal for free and a coupon if he ever came back through. Because they're like, you saved us. You saved us if she decided to sue us or anything. You saved us a lot of money. But yeah, people are crazy.
That's for sure.
Oh. All right, ladies, I'm gonna go see if my dinner's here.
All right.
Enjoy.
All right.
Yeah, enjoy.
See you later.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Guys, too. This was fun. Twice in one day.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was really thankful that you guys came on just to test it for me. And I was like, oh, let's just go on and actually do some crafting later.
Oh, I get something done this way. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I kind of sit here and go, oh, I should organize. I should clean. Oh, I'll go watch TV.
Go watch TV.
Sounds like me.
Like cutting.
All right, till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Melissa.
Bye.
I was sorting out a bunch of earrings that I decided I didn't need.
Yeah. Oops, that's a leaf.
I was kind of
Watching
sick all
YouTube
day,
on the
and
TV.
I'm just glad I got to join tonight because I have been
Not feeling
not
good.
feeling well all day. Yeah. My husband's probably like, okay, you were totally faking it because now you're just in your craft room hanging out with all the girls for the last couple of hours.
Well, it happens.
But I
Eh.
fed the family. I kept up my end of the deal.
Yeah. And I think sometimes being in positivity, it just helps.
It
You know,
does.
it changes the mood and your system is like, okay, let's fix this.
Yeah. Rest a little, play a little, right?
Yep. 100%.
I always hate
rest
it when
a
I
lot,
get
though.
sick. You do. I always hate it when I get sick because all I can do is think about like, God, I had 50 different things I really wanted to do today. Like I always think of the downtime of like what else I could be doing if I wasn't stuck there being sick. But
Yeah.
this last year, I was like, I'm going to start considering rest a thing.
Mhm.
It's a task. Like, if I'm going to be so task oriented, then I need to include rest in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I suffer from depression and other issues that have not been diagnosed. But when I was going to the Cornish College of the Arts in Seattle, I went to go see somebody because I just couldn't get out of this weird funk. And they're like, well, we can start you on some meds. And I'm like, well, can't we start with just talking? And that was the
Right.
last time I saw anybody about anything. And I dropped out of college, went back home, stayed with mom and dad for a little bit, and then got the job at the bakery and then the craft shop. And then I felt a lot better until my parents passed a few years ago. And
yeah.
it like hit really hard, and then we moved to Ohio.
I didn't realize your dad was dead too, Elizabeth. I just thought it was your mom.
Yep. No, I think his system, when she passed, it just, whatever is out there said, okay, you can go join her. And he left on his timetable. And yeah. And I fully believe that he chose his time because he loved numbers, playing lotto and stuff like that. And mom passed on 3-5 and he passed on 5-3.
5-3.
Yep.
Wow, that's really close.
Yeah. And
that would be hard on anyone.
Yeah, they did an autopsy and he had heart conditions, so he was always being checked for stuff. They were astonished because during his autopsy, they found lesions throughout his body that would have taken years to develop that only took months.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was kind of creepy, and it was just a sign to me that it was his time and whatnot. But yeah, and then a couple of months later, my daughter was in the hospital getting diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
Oh
and
my goodness.
She almost died. Because
how old is she?
She is now 16, so 4 years ago. But she was moody, and we were thinking preteen, and then she had headaches and vision issues and then a couple of other things. And when you look at them individually, there's not a whole lot, but all of those are actually signs of ketoacidosis. And she was at the dentist, and the dentist is like, how's things going? And I kind of explained, I'm like, there's just something weird. We're going to go to the doctor today after we're done here. And he's like, yeah, don't cancel that appointment because it just sounds weird, like the very thirsty and some other things. And we went to the doctor, and she's like, well, I'm going to do this test. And she comes back and she's like, I don't want to scare you, but I need to scare you a little bit. We need to get her to Spokane yesterday.
Mm.
And she's like, I have the ambulance on the phone. And I says, I can be there faster than the ambulance. So I called the husband at work and I says, I'm picking you up at Walmart now, go. And I left the hospital, went and picked up my husband, and I was a hot foot. Spokane Sacred Heart from where we were is almost a 2-hour drive, and I was there in less than an hour.
Mhm.
I can believe it, Elizabeth.
I
You thought
was
about how you
like-
drive.
We walked through the door, and I tell you, that was the best hospital experience I've ever encountered. We walked through, they kind of looked at me funny, and there's like 2 sections, and they're like, excuse me, if you're Mrs. Rogers' mom, you need to be over here. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, we've already know that you're on the way. They're coming down right now to take her upstairs. You can go with her. We're going to do everything we need to get her better. And I was like, okay. But yeah, they were super cool.
You guys are so lucky in the States. Out here in Canada, it takes forever to get anything diagnosed or fixed up, especially with, it's ridiculous.
It depends. It really depends, because my mom, if I could sue anybody, it would be her doctors. She had a good doctor, and the company she worked for changed their provider and forced her into Kaiser Permanente. And her Kaiser doctor looked at her and said, oh, you're just fat. You need to stay off of these meds and everything, and wouldn't give her any of the meds that she was already prescribed. Told her she didn't have this, didn't have that. And within weeks, she was feeling terrible. She was not doing good because her other doctor really knew that there was something wrong. They just couldn't find it. They thought it was a combination of lupus and arthritis. Whatever that combination was, the meds she was taking, she was walking, she was losing weight. Right after Kaiser, and me, because I'm 8 hours away, I'm like, Mom, get a second opinion. Quit going to see her. It took a long time, and I was so irritated because she was like not feeling good. I says, I'm coming down, and she's like, no, I'm at the doctor's now. I says, don't leave that counter without seeing somebody else. And if they tell you, well, they're not seeing new patients, say, fine, I just moved here. They wouldn't deny anybody that just moved into town. They have room. And she got a second opinion. They diagnosed her stage 4 cancer and gave her a couple of months to live. But the new doctors actually extended her life 2-3 years after that. But yeah, that initial doctor that took over her case was so hell-bent on saying, it's just because you're fat. But yeah, my mom, that's one thing my mom never gave me was her name. She's like, you just need to drop it. I'm like, dude, we could totally sue them because that is total malpractice and whatnot. But yeah, so not all the doctors out here are wonderful. Some of them are a pain, but our kid doctors are really good.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, they messed up my mom too. They really messed her up too. It sucks. It sucks. She ended up in emergency, and like 4 days later, she was gone.
Wow.
But yeah, it takes a while out here, anyways.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
And especially with COVID, like you can't see anyone anymore.
Yeah. And I got choice words about that too, but I'll be quiet.
Yeah, they're rationing care here now. There are no ICU beds. In fact, we've had a couple people die because they couldn't get on dialysis and they couldn't, and things like that. And so we're higher now in our count than we've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're expected to go up right away. School just went back. So
yeah,
they are all specialists. Well, my specialists are all done on the phone, and that they can't check you.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Yeah. Well, we had the state fair for 3 weeks, which is not usual, and people would go to that, and there is no mask mandate. And out in that area anyway, people feel it's absolutely their right not to have to wear one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, out here too. It's silly. Although we have everyone, I think we haven't been out in forever, but they, you have to wear a mask out here, and you have to show verification if you go into a restaurant or any sporting event or.
Yeah.
Oh, that you've been
We have
vaccinated?
what's that?
That you have to show verification you've been vaccinated?
Right. Yeah. Double vaxxed, or else you can't do anything. So that's how they're trying to force people to get shots.
Yeah. And you know, I hate to say this. That is so, I don't believe that anybody should show proof, because, you know, there's so many diseases and any things out there that you can easily pass along, especially in food and whatnot. And, you know, there's comedians that joke about it and whatnot, but it's fact. You know, hepatitis, AIDS, anything that's transmittable as easily as saliva or whatever, are they going to show that they've been vaccinated or that they don't even have that stuff working?
Yeah.
But we have to show that COVID, I mean, and
And what-
COVID's been around forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no solution.
There
Yeah.
You
is.
just deal with it.
It's
Yeah.
a hot topic.
I
And it's just not
would
right.
get back to work. Like my doctors won't let me go back. So it's
Yeah.
been since March 2020 since I've been at work. So it's a little bit rough.
Have you
Oh,
been sick?
Wow.
Is that why they won't let you go back?
Yeah, COVID. Yeah, because I have a lot of crazy stuff going on. So they think it's lupus, and it's all autoimmune. I don't have an immune system.
Right.
So they won't let me go back, especially in a school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah,
you
kids
could
are like
catch it
little
so
germ
easy.
factories.
Yeah. And
Oh,
even
you
like
betcha.
I got vax, but there's no guarantee that it'll work. 'Cause I'm on steroids, so, and all the other lupus medications, so it suppresses your immune system, right?
Yeah. And lupus is
So-
not a good thing to have either. So I feel for you there if that's what they're diagnosing you with. That's scary.
Yeah.
I've been going
So-
through that testing myself. I have a hematologist and she wouldn't let me get the vaccine at first either, but I finally got clearance not that long ago because my numbers have been improving, and yeah, it's a struggle. I can relate.
Yeah, I couldn't get the vaccine either for the
Mhm.
longest time. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to lie and say that I'm healthy. Like, how are they going to know? Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, really,
Right.
how no, right? Like, and then so I just went down, and anyways, they ended up giving it to me because they said some chance is better than no chance.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I am not scheduled quite yet, but I will be eligible to get the third vaccine.
Oh, the booster.
Yeah. So, but still, I still don't really go anywhere. I go to my one scrapbook store because they do curbside and they're very good to me. And other than that, really nowhere else. So
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Right.
I'm a pretty antisocial person, but even I am tired of it.
Yeah.
So I
We
figured
all-
that all these social butterflies, it just must be killing them.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I put something away in the wrong spot and I don't know where these pencils go.
Oh no. No. Anyways, I'm grateful that I found this group of people who has like
Oh, I think they grow hair.
mindfulness, craftiness, and
Yes.
awesome.
And lots of commenters are sharing the same loss and stories and stuff. I am trying to read all of your lovely comments and stuff, and
What's up?
so many of us, you know, share so much. It's
Go out yet.
really nice to hear that we're not alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm having a high school reunion next weekend, and there's hardly any people coming. It's very, very low. We had
Yeah.
300, about almost 400 people in our class, and there's 75 people coming to this reunion, and probably 60% of those are probably spouses.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a spouse, mine's gone. I asked my friend and he said no, he didn't want to come. So,
Aw.
How many years since you graduated, if you don't mind me asking?
well, this is 55 plus 1. So it was 56 years ago. And one of the ladies just pulled out today. She said that she was going to come, but then she decided that she couldn't risk it.
Yeah.
So we all said she doesn't live too far away from Normal where I live, but they're we're going on Saturday. There's 16 of us ladies who are going on the cemetery walk and then going out for lunch before the reunion in the evening. And the cemetery walk is
Yes.
it's pretty funny, but they do it every year and they have people dressed up in the cemetery like some of the people who are buried there, and they tell their stories.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I've always wanted to go, but I never have. So this year I'm going.
Nice.
I've heard about those. I think that would be really cool. I like to, when we went into Carson City when I was like 13, I went up and walked through the old cemetery, and I found out then that I like to read the stones and just read, find out about people. I thought it was very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's
Yeah,
kind
we
of
have
fun.
something like that here every year. It's called something in the cemetery, but it's exactly that. It's history lessons about all the people who are buried there. 'Cause it's in
Yeah.
the cemetery, whatever it is. But yeah, what's it called? But yeah, it's really cool.
Well, Adlai Stevenson is buried in this cemetery, and the lady who was the inspiration for Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is buried in our cemetery.
Wow.
Oh,
We
cool.
don't have anybody
neat.
special.
Yeah,
I've never
Alice Hargrave.
I've never seen so many cemeteries since, back there in Washington, there's a lot of land between places, but out here in Ohio, every time you turn a corner, there's a cemetery. And it's like, I want to go in, but then it's like, is it bad if you go in because you don't know anybody in there?
No, it's not.
Like, I don't know. Do we go in?
I've
Do we
taken my
not?
dogs
I
to for a walk
stopped.
in the cemetery just because it's it's peaceful. And yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of wonder.
I stopped on the way home from Stampaway in one.
Oh, did you?
Well, my boyfriend, he doesn't call himself my boyfriend, but his name is Wayne. And there was Wayne Town on the way home. And I stopped there to actually find a restroom. And I ended up in a Dollar General.
Yeah. You can't
And
miss those around here.
right across the street was a cemetery, and it was very old. The last person that was buried there was in the late 1800s.
Oh, wow.
So it was really old. And they said the last surviving member of the Lewis and Clark expedition was buried there.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Neat.
And it was very small, but going through there was a lot of children and
Yes.
a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
can
Civil
tell
War
when there was a
people.
disease.
Yeah, and a lot of the gravestones were so worn down that you could hardly read them anymore.
Yeah.
But I took a picture of me in front of the Wayne Town sign and sent it to him.
That's funny. Yeah.
It is neat. I'm trying to find the name of it.
The name of what?
Oh, just that it's bothering me now. The name of what it was it was like a whole play. I can't figure out what the name is, but it's just bothering me.
Oh,
I want to see it.
Years and years ago, I read about the cemetery in Germany. And they don't have headstones, but what they have is, it looks like a park because they have trees and bushes and planted. And then they have like people's names on there. So it's not like a regular cemetery, but it's just, and I thought, well, that's peaceful.
That is cool.
well, there's a place advertising for that now. You can,
Yeah.
they're putting them in several places here.
And I
But
know
who
that
can
you,
afford to get buried?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they put your ashes in.
Oh, okay.
Just,
In a tree bulb, like in the roots. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
yeah.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, I
Good
saved it on
fertilizer.
my phone. I want to read about it because I haven't made my arrangements yet. So
Yeah. I've thought about that too, become part of the landscape instead
yeah,
of,
I
you
still
know.
have my husband's ashes. He wanted to get scattered where he caught his muskie. And it's
Does
up in northern
muskie?
Wisconsin, and I haven't gotten there yet.
What's a muskie?
Oh, a fish.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
A
glad
great
they
big fish
asked.
with nasty teeth. And it bit me the
Yes.
other day.
You guys
I
still have
keep
it?
telling everybody this muskie bit me. A dead fish bit me.
Oh,
Because
You got it stuffed?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where to put it when I moved down here to Normal. So I gave it to his daughter. And she didn't treat it very nicely. She had it out in some back sun porchy kind of place that was all moldy and yucky.
Mm.
And she moved out of there. So I took the fish back and I hung it over my back door. And I'm in a trailer. So I guess the vibrations or something, it came loose and it fell down.
oh no.
And bit you?
And I didn't know it fell down. But I went in the back to do my laundry right by the back door. And it was on the floor. And I said, oh, that's what that big thud was the other night. So I picked it up and I just laid it on top of the laundry basket. And then I was getting stuff out of the dryer. And I have those wool balls instead of using fabric softener.
Oh,
Mhm.
how do you like those?
They were popping out of the dryer. So I reached down to pick one up and I went right into the fish's mouth.
Oh no.
I had 3 little holes in my hand.
oh goodness.
Just,
So I said, the damn fish bit me.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
funny.
crazy. Yes, they do have big teeth.
Yes, they do. They're very sharp.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
our community has been overrun by armadillos this
Oh.
year. And so we've been trapping them. And my neighbor the other day is like, are you gonna, taxidermy any of these? And I was like, oh, no. We were just releasing, catch and release, but we release it far away from our house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
We don't have those. We have lots of rabbits.
We
We
have
do
Oh my
rabbits.
goodness, those things are so destructive.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We have rabbits here in Ohio, which is funny because they're super cute. They hop around, and we just saw a huge gopher the other day, and I'm like, such neat wildlife. Because over in Washington, we didn't have those pests. We had deer and other things.
Mm,
Yes, we
Yeah.
have deer too from time to time, and coyotes and
us
That kind
too.
Elizabeth, have you told the stories about the animals you met on the road?
Yeah, me and animals on the road don't get along. And it's funny too, because the bear we hit on Highway 395 from Spokane back home to Colville, that story popped up. It was 8 years ago I hit that thing. I was like,
Oh,
oh, it's been
wow.
that long. But yeah, I forgot to cut one out. Me, every vehicle I have owned that has been licensed, oh, I gotta be careful. I've hit something.
Oh,
And
goodness.
yeah. The last one was in our blue truck. We had it, I don't even think we had it a month. And I was going down the hill and ran smack dab right into a deer. And I was so upset. Not that I hit her, but because it was my brand new to me truck. And I'm just like cussing and screaming because she's still kicking and everything.
Oh
Out
no.
yeah, she wasn't dead. And I'm like, I don't have anything to put you down. And where we were living, it's not like you could call anybody because it's all a dead zone. And I'm just, and then here comes some headlights, and I'm like, great. Now you're gonna, So I'm like, please be careful if somebody comes up, And the guy, he stopped right there. He seen, and he's like, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm just kind of mad because it's a brand new truck and now it's ruined and no. And he walked around to the front and he's looking and he's looking and he's like, it doesn't even show a dent. I was like, what? I get out of the truck. I go and look and not even a dent. I was like, wow.
Lucky.
Yeah, because the few years before when I hit the bear at 395, it was a young bear, which that was really sad. It was pitch black out and we were trucking along at 60 miles an hour. That's the highway speed out there. And I smacked right dead center of that bear because all I saw was an ear because our Durango, it sat up pretty high, and so all I saw was this little ear come up and go down, and I went thump thump right over that sucker, and I was like, and I mean, it stopped the Durango. I just had enough power to pull it over, and it just died. And I was like, I think that was a bear. And the kids are like, what just happened? Because we didn't see it. And I'm like, I think it was a bear. And sure enough, we look back, it was a bear. The cop stopped because we had to had the rig towed. It was not moving. Called my auntie, to come give us a ride home and everything. And people were stopping, taking pictures of the bear because it's just not something they saw. Cow, moose, sure, you see those dead on the road all the time, but not a bear. And
Baby?
yeah, a juvenile. I mean, he was pretty big. I mean, and the cop's like, yeah, that's really unusual. In all my time, I haven't seen anybody hit a bear. And my husband leans over. So what does it mean when she's hit her? This is her second one. And the cop looks at me and he's like, you hit another bear? I said, yeah. The dang thing rolled over the car, but it kept going. It was huge. And it was so funny too, because when we hit that bear, we're coming down Blue Creek, and I'm like, God, I don't remember a bush being there. And my hubby kind of looks over and he's like, where? And all of a sudden, this big black blob just starts booking. And I'm like, it was huge. They're massive. And I'm like slamming the brakes, changing lanes, basically to oncoming traffic lane. And I'm like, please don't nobody come. Please don't nobody come. And I'm like, please don't hit this bear. And I stopping at the same time that bear just lands on the hood of my car, bounces off a little bit and just takes off. My husband gets out of the car. He goes to the front of the car to see what the damage is. He kind of looks up at something and then like rushes back into the car. I'm like, what's the matter? And he's like, there was another one. I was like, you're so lucky you didn't get 8. But yeah, deer, bear. Yeah, I've hit quite a few. But fortunately, hopefully, we won't hit anything out here in Ohio in our brand new car. Well, new to us, but because it's insured. I'm like, I can't hit nothing in my insured car.
Yeah,
My
we have
husband hit a cop car one time.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Explain
bet you
that
the
one,
cop-
right?
Not happy.
What's that?
Oh my
What was
goodness,
that?
sure did.
Oh, I said explain that one. Who was at fault?
Well, we were considered at 75% at fault, but it's really ridiculous. My husband was dropped me off at work, and it was rush hour traffic, one way. The cop was backing down a 4-lane highway and he said he had his lights and he hit a siren before Dwayne, and Dwayne was looking to the left so he could pull out in oncoming traffic. He hit the guy and he didn't even know what he hit. He just knew his all of a sudden the car died, and he's like, what? And so the cop comes up to him, and when he finally realized, and Dwayne says, what kind of idiot backs down Gamble during rush hour traffic? And he said, license and registration, please. But so they pulled in, but because we didn't have anybody out there, I mean, the salesmen were usually always out there, but because there was nobody out there to back up my story that the police officer did nothing to alert Dwayne. But I told Dwayne, I said, you're fortunate it wasn't a pedestrian. I mean, because if it was a pedestrian, you would have killed him or injured
Yeah.
him. But I actually went to their, because they're self-insured. So I showed up at their place and told them I wanted to make a claim against them. And so, they said, so what happened? I told him, and whenever I tell him, he said he was backing down Gamble. He was backing down Gamble during rush hour traffic.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
my mom watched somebody backing down a highway and backed into oncoming traffic, and the guy had his 2 dogs in the back of the truck, and she said those dogs went flying out of the because she missed her exit, and right in the lane she just threw it in reverse and started going, and he couldn't stop in time and plowed right into her. And then my dad had a lovely story talking about hitting cops. The light turns green. He's staying put because he hears and sees sirens coming at him, because he stopped in traffic going like this. The cop is coming through the lanes like this. The lady behind him is laying on the horn, and because he's not moving, she goes around him and T-bones the cop.
Oh,
And
geez. Dad's laughing as he's telling the story. He's like, you should have seen it. Her makeup was a perfect impression in the airbag. When she lifted her face off of it, it was like her face was in the airbag. And that cop was livid. But Dad got to be a witness to that. And I was like, the stories. But yeah, people are crazy when they get behind the wheel. It's like, come on.
Road rage.
I was going through a green light, and it's a light that's not, I mean, it's marked well, obviously. But this little car, I saw the 1 lane stop. And so I'm pulling out, and all of a sudden this little car is just barreling towards me. It's 45 miles an hour there. And she hits her horn at me. But the thing that irritates me the most is she does not hit her brakes until she looks up and sees the red light she's about ready to run and hit me at.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, but so many people are red light runners, and they always have been, but they are so much worse now. They just don't care.
Nope.
You have red light cameras out there?
Red light runners.
No, but red light cameras.
No, we
Like-
used to. But,
This is Ladybug. She wanted to say hi.
oh, hi, Ladybug.
Oh,
Aw.
He says, who are these people, Mom?
it's a party. It's a crafting party. I can't believe it's 11 o'clock my time. This
Yeah,
is
so
fun.
Yeah,
I'm happy
but
to
no,
party with you guys. This is what I consider a party anyways.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
I'm
right to know
thankful we don't
something.
have the red light cameras because I work for a rental company and all they do is they send the bill to the owner of the car, which is then us. So then we have to hunt them down to see, it's bad enough the parking tickets they get and don't pay.
Wow.
Yeah, we have them here. We have quite a few of them.
We need them here. Here.
They get speeders and red lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even the buses, will do it.
Yeah.
Really?
And it's not cheap. It's expensive.
Yeah. I try not to run red lights because you never know who's going to jump the green light.
Yeah.
But
I have done that to scare people though.
yeah, right? You're like, oh, they're going to run that. Let me just poke out there.
I was a
Yeah.
courier for a while, and this one place I'd always do a U-turn. People would come up to the red light and just run through it and make a right turn. And I
Ugh.
got so sick of it. So one time I just waited till I was up close to this woman. And then I laid on my horn. Oh my goodness, she pulled over. I think I scared her pretty bad. And I thought, well, I hope then that you learned something, that stop before you go through a red light.
Right?
Yeah.
They're there for a reason, you guys.
Yeah.
Heck, I was watching traffic, my light had it was going through the yellow red phases, so I was slowing down to get there, and I'm looking at the opposite traffic. I'm like, what is that guy doing? I mean, he's flying and he's down the center of the turn lane, and you're thinking, is he flying to catch the green light to turn like that? I'm like, holy moly. He's flying down the center lane, and then as soon as that light turns green, he cuts off the person in the lane to keep going. He was just booking. And I was like, what had happened if that light never turned green?
Yeah.
He had to cream somebody going through on their green light. And I'm just like, Ohio is kind of crazy with their rebellious drivers. It's like, wow, if you'd done that in Washington, they'd have pulled you right over.
That isn't the only place. They are here.
Yeah.
Too.
Texas is bad too. And
My brother-in-law T-boned one.
the big problem in Texas is that the trucks are all like mammoth too,
Yeah.
So they're driving crazy and in a huge deadly weapon the way they use it, it's
Yeah.
it's wild.
It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, in France, it takes a couple of years to get your license. They take it very seriously. We were there for a while, and they said it took like 3 years
Oh, wow.
of getting your license. And so people just don't mess around because it can easily also be taken away and restricted.
Oh, yeah.
So it's driving is a much different thing.
I like
there.
that idea.
We have something like that here too. But you're not allowed to have like an ounce, like a drop of alcohol in your system for so many years. You can't have any infractions, like no tickets, no nothing, or else they pull it right away.
Yeah. See, we need that around here.
Yep.
Because I know.
Americans feel too entitled, Elizabeth. It would never go over.
No.
I
Yeah.
have
Here,
a
well,
neighbor
see,
who
here's the
drives
problem
a-
too. Our drinking age is 18, right? So
21, I
Yeah.
thought.
no, 18 in
21.
Canada.
Oh, and wow.
It's 18. So that's why they say 0 alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neighbor across
Yeah,
the street has
weapon.
had too many DUIs. He can only ride a motorized bicycle.
Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah. And I think they need to do stricter on the Deweys because, you know, too many people get back out there and they kill other people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter that you taken their license, they just drive anyway.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
he
they
got-
should mandatory, you know, if you get your license taken away and then if you're caught again, you just go sit in jail for a good long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you get like this, the fines are pretty stiff. And you do get jail time, I think, if you do it twice. I think.
See, bad stamping. We're gonna hide.
Yeah.
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 Daryl got hit by another drunk driver a couple years ago, and he was in the hospital for almost a month. He had broken neck and
Oh.
ribs and
Oh,
That's so
other
terrible.
leg bones and everything. He was a mess for a long time.
I feel bad
Couldn't
for
work or
anybody
anything.
that's been in a serious car accident like that. That just messes you up.
Yeah. Well, when you're on a bicycle and a car hits you, you're in
Oh
big
my
trouble.
Oh, he was in a bicycle. Oh.
Yeah. His motorized
been there.
bicycle.
I've been there. I was
No
waiting
kidding.
for a lady to go because traffic wasn't going, and I was still in school. I was pedaling home, and I was like, okay, she's not gonna go, so I went to go and hopped on my bike and was pedaling in front of her car, and I don't know what she was doing, but she thought, oh, I better go now before traffic gets any closer, and plowed right into me. And the cop
wow.
was like, you know, you're lucky you were on your bike because it could have probably killed you because of the way where the impact and everything is. But he's like, but you're not supposed to be riding your bike to cross the street.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a whole nightmare. And the lady never did get any, like, a ticket or anything for that. I was like, I called my mom. She was at work. I was like, hey, Mom, you don't have to come home or anything. And she's like, why? What happened? I says, oh, I was just hit by a car. The phone went dead. I was like, Mom, are you there? And a couple of minutes later, she's barreling through the front door. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, well, yeah. She just broke my bike, threw me out. You know, it was 4 lanes of traffic. She threw me out into the 3rd lane, and I was just like, yeah, I'm okay. It's all good. Oh, she was hot. She's like, they didn't call me. I'm like, well, no, I didn't know what to
Beg
do.
them not to.
Yeah, no, I no. Oh, Pam, yeah. So I had fussy cut the one side of the one because I put the dye away. I was like, I don't want to get it out again. But just to show that you can cut it if you
hey,
want.
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
can we do a giveaway? Like I've made this little tag thing
You,
while we're sitting
oh,
here with ephemera in it. I'll send it. I'll mail it to someone.
you absolutely can.
Very cute.
Awesome. Yeah. This is the kit I pulled out that's from this past spring, but whatever. But yeah, I'd love to give it away. So
It's got a bird on it.
Yeah. Do you want me to do a wheel of names and go through and see who's all here, or do you just want to scroll through and pick somebody?
I mean, if that's like I don't want to overcomplicate the process. Like if the wheel of names, makes things complicated, and I don't want to really like throw off the chat either. Like if people just want to pick a number,
we can do
between
that.
1 and 60, and then we'll just go there.
Okay, 1 and 60, go.
Hey, Janine, you have the number in mind.
Can you chat in here?
Yes.
Give me close up.
We love the wheel of names. Yeah.
Oh, I think I found it. Or I'm sending it to someone. I think I'm sending it to Kim.
Yeah, I think I got something.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's all good.
Nope,
Okay.
you're fine.
Yes, I have the number.
Everyone has a number? Okay. And Janine, you have a number that you picked out?
I gave it to Kim.
Yeah, she sent it to me. You want me to say what it is?
Sure.
It's 23.
Oh my gosh, that is the exact number. I am not even, I'm going to get chills. That is, I'm not even joking, but that was my number too. 23 was my number that I had in mind. I had a second number in mind, which was 27. So I think I need to send Sherry D something too.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I've made a few things here tonight. So I'm just gonna keep packing this full of stuff. And if y'all want to send me your mailing address,
Let's see how I did that.
I will. You can send it to Biddy. Okay, I have a website, biddypitty.com, and I have a contact page, and I'm the only person that can see it or manage it. Anyways, you can send me your mailing address there and I'll send it out to you.
Okay. Thank you.
BiddyPitty.com.
Yep.
Penny.com.
Awesome.
Where does that name come from? How'd you come up with that name?
Okay. So my mom used to call me Biddy when I was a kid. And, she used the term affectionately, but it was because I could be sassy. And I was small. And so Biddy for a couple of reasons, but and then Penny is my maiden name. I lost my dad in 2018, and it was just kind of a way to hang on to the name and honor him and get to keep using my maiden name. So yeah, it's just a combination of those two.
Okay, that's cool.
That's cool.
All right. Fun.
Well, I think I will actually be on time to mail these out tomorrow. How about that?
And
All right.
all because you came on Zoom with us, right?
Exactly. Otherwise, I'd probably be sleeping. Probably not, but close.
What time is it everywhere where you guys are at?
11:12 p.m.
11:13.
12.
It's 8:15 here.
I usually
after
don't go to
8.
bed till like 3 or 4 a.m. So
Wow.
Oh, I do that too. Then I sleep all day.
Oh.
I'm up by 10 at the latest, 10:30.
Wow. Jean is at 11:13 as well. Yeah, Biddy was letting the participants in the Zoom also play, and it was Kim that picked 23.
No,
And then-
I didn't pick 23. It was Janine sent 23 to me.
Oh, she sent you 23.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
didn't know how to send it. I should look how to send it to chat.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and then Biddy saw that Sherry D had the 27. So, and now it looks like Biddy is also saying to Gloria, please send the contact info.
I've got a whole stack of stuff here.
Lisa is at 9 o'clock. And Maureen and Gloria and Sherry are all also 12 o'clockers. See, we're late night owls. We're having a hoot fest.
I'm just getting started.
Right? I'm like, it's not 4 o'clock yet. I'm not tired.
No, I'm gonna go to bed so I cannot fall asleep while I'm watching Tim tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Wait, what time's he coming on?
He comes on at 11 o'clock my time. He'd be on at noon for you.
I might be up by noon. I can't guarantee. Now, Tuesday, I'll be up by noon. I'll be at Simon's channel at noon, waiting on everybody.
What's going on with Simon at noon?
So during our Zoom earlier today, during our test, Mr. Simon Hurley popped in and he said, Tuesday, there's some new stuff coming out for Christmas. And he was so sweet. We were the first ones to find out that he was going to be live. I don't know if it's live or pre-recorded. I should have asked that, but it's Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern time. So yeah, I'm
Eastern.
He also teased that
He's
there
on
could be some
Facebook.
new inks.
Yes,
Did you
he
catch
said.
that, Elizabeth?
Oh, I was turning beet red. I was like, I literally just told my husband that I needed another case because all of his inks fit very nicely in the one case that I have. And if he decided to release any more, I need a new case. And he's like, all right, save up for it because it's one of the nice wood ones and they're not cheap. So I was like, okay, I'm going to save up for it. And then he announced that and I'm like, I'm going to go broke.
I can't even watch Tim anymore because he makes me want everything, and especially with all of his makers and the things they make. So I'm on a spending freeze, have been all of September. I can't watch. I'm gonna have to catch him later.
I can easily say no to Tim stuff only because of the price. Because
really,
because
I think he's like one of the most reasonable to me, like compared to like Stamping Up or some of the other companies, you know.
All
like
the ones that I want are they were $29.99 and whatnot for the stamp sets that I wanted. And I'm like, I can't afford that.
Yeah, the stamp sets are more.
Well,
Go
in
to Only
Canada,
One Life Creations.
they're like $46 to $50 a set for Tim. It's ridiculous. So I get them when they go on sale.
Well, only One Life Creations always discounts everything.
Yeah. One Life Creations.
So
I think for me it's like his mixed media stuff and his dyes that I'm most find most appealing, and so those aren't as much as the stamps, but definitely.
Because I did splurge and I got the Christmas set of the micas and stuff. So hopefully that'll be showing up soon. They said they were shipping on the 24th, which is what is that? That was yesterday. So hopefully they started shipping those.
See, I get from the local store because I'm trying to be good. And I still haven't gotten the Halloween stuff. I haven't gotten the micro sprays that are Halloween. I'm still actually waiting for a Simon Hurley spring release.
Oh my God, Janine.
That's really crazy. I don't.
So I
don't understand that.
Are they holding up mail at the border?
I don't know. Apparently, stuff is stuck in a shipping container. That's what I'm told. But so I don't know. So I think for next time I get, which will probably be Tuesday for Simon Hurley, I'll just order direct from scrapbook.com.
Yeah, some places are quick because like Lisa from Local King to the US, a week or two. If it's longer than that, I did have one set turn up missing and I emailed her like a month later. I was like, it's been a month. It really isn't here. And she's like, yeah, that's a little long. Here, let me send you a new one. And it was here in 5 days.
Wow.
So yeah.
Lucky. And she's in
quick
Canada,
shipping.
right?
Huh?
Is she in Canada?
Yes, she is.
Then how come she sells in American funds? Because I was a little confused by that because it's like, well, I'm in Canada. How much is it going to be? And she sent me an email saying it's so much US dollars. And I said, well, but I'm in Canada. So I don't know if she didn't understand me.
Yeah, I honestly don't know that. I just
Yeah.
know that it does run as US, and I wonder if it's because most of her customers are US, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I know she said that on her Edmonton, when she's at that stamp show in Edmonton this weekend, that she was going to be selling things in Canadian money.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird how things work.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't understand. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But
What part of Canada are you in?
I'm in Winnipeg. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I have Toronto or Ontario on one side and Saskatchewan on the other.
I had to
Okay.
rewrite your envelope. I was like filling out the envelope and I'm like looking at it going, there's another piece to this address I'm missing. And I went back to my hidden form on my computer and I was like, addresses, go down to your name. And I had to double click the line to expand it. And sure enough, there's Winnipeg. And I'm like, I had to write another envelope.
We're home of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, really? I liked Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I always like to say as Winnie the Pooh would say, it's a very blustery day.
It is.
Maureen
Does get pretty-
says there's something like 61 shipping containers are being held up near San Diego. That is not cool.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot
And-
that we have been getting. And I feel bad for them. Like I do feel
Yeah.
bad for the store because I mean that's their thing, right? That's what they do. And yeah, it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna fault them for it. It's not their fault.
But yeah, you still want your mail at a timely fashion, you know? And
Yeah.
something from China can, if you pay $20, can be here in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
But then something else from China takes you 2 months. There's something wrong with that,
Yeah.
you know? And I only say that because it only took 2 weeks for my glasses.
It's true
Where-
though.
I
I think
ordered-
China gets
They're cute. I like them.
yeah. They get
And Tigger.
cheaper shipping rates because they ship so much.
Yeah. But you know, we gotta boost the little guy because you know, they're if you put them all together, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I like ordering from Lisa. I mean, she's real. I think the very first time I ordered from her, I thought I was ordering a combo set,
Mhm.
and I think I just ordered the dies. And so she added the stamps to it and said, "Yeah, you kind of just ordered this. I realized you probably got a little confused, you know, in her a little bit broken English type of thing."
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I really enjoy. I don't think I bought a clear stamp in probably a year. I
Wow.
love the rubber stamps.
I love them all. I'm like, I don't
Mhm.
care. Digital, clear, rubber.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. let's get some.
I'm
stamps
going
out there.
nowhere near digitals right now. I have no.
Why is that?
I have no, well, I have a printer, but it's old. And so there's no point. I just had to replace a computer and yeah, so I can't. I have to
She's
be
like,
really
I'm not getting a printer. No way.
I got digital files from Nitwit Collections years ago, and I have not used them for a while. But I think you were saying, Elizabeth, about foiling your digital art, and I'm like, yeah, I need to print some of that stuff and foil it.
Yep, if it can be printed in pure black toner, it can be foiled.
Yeah.
Now, I
I
have
would
a
think it would
question
be
about-
cheaper for me to go to Staples with an image and get it
Yes.
to that.
And you
Yeah,
could,
for me to get-
you could take your own paper and it hopefully would save you even more sense and say, hey, I need good quality toner printed image and here's my image. And if they ask you, well, do you have the rights to it? Technically, wherever you bought the image from should have somewhere on their website that you do have rights to
Yeah.
print and whatnot. But most
Yeah.
places don't ask. They're just like, okay, let's print it off.
Yeah.
so,
I love digital stamps. They're awesome.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
just love it because you can make them any size, when you buy a
Yes.
stamp set, you're locked into something
Yeah.
being a size, but when you're doing digital, you can make it any size you want.
Yeah.
And if I don't know. I really love
Yeah.
digital.
And then you can make your own scenes, and you can, if you're crafty enough, you can send it through your scan and cut or your Cricut print and cut. That's kind of complicated. We won't go there.
Oh,
But yeah, print
You know
and
one
cut
thing-
is a waste. I tell you. Here, let me show you how
Yes.
much waste.
I've never
print and
used
cut.
it. I don't have a printer.
Okay.
it'll only do such a big size, and then that's it.
It's
Yeah.
like a half an inch all the way around your paper. So that's 2 inches of space, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, I could fit a couple more of those in there, but it does do a good job. But if you misalign it just a smidge, it's not good.
Well,
So you
they
gotta
must,
be
they
align
must
it
have
on your
changed
board.
how they did it, because it used to be, it was like the bottom part of your card that, you could only make it so big. And
Yeah.
it was like the bottom 2 or 3 inches at least was
Yeah.
wasted.
Yeah, you just gotta play around with the settings and whatnot. But yeah, because I couldn't fit another row in here, so it left this big old gap in here, and I'm like, such a waste. But I like
Yeah.
my own stickers.
Those are very nice.
Yes, they are. They're very cute. Do you know one thing that I found that was really weird, and I still don't understand the whole point of it, is like when I stamped images and then I scanned them in so I could print them on my toner, it resizes them.
Yeah, that happens a lot, and I don't know how to correct it. But there's ways to fix it.
Yes, there's somebody from a group I will not mention told me to go into Inkscape, and it's a free one, and just to put it in there, and it resizes them. Makes no sense to me. You just pull it in there and it resizes it.
Yeah. Lisa says she bought a laser printer, but the iPad won't connect. Is the laser printer wireless? And you might have to download, because the drivers for it, because like my color printer, I had to go back door searching because it's an old model and my laptop is straight up closed. There's no tray, so I can't insert the disc for my printer. So I had to go hunt all the drivers down for mine to make it wireless compatible. And if it's an app, there's apps that usually go with your particular printer. So I have a Hewlett Packard app on my phone that will let me connect to my wireless printer. So there's a lot to look into, but it should, and Dell's a pretty good brand. It might just be a connection issue needing an extra app or something.
Yeah, I know with my computer,
I
I had to talk to someone from Cricut, and they needed to give me an extra installer to run like a whole bunch of new features or whatever. So yeah, you just might have to get an extra something put in.
Yeah, my CD for my Canon wouldn't run on my computer.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So now I have to go figure out how to get the app or whatever to run it.
Yeah.
Don't you just hate technology sometimes?
Yes.
It's great when it works.
That's
I
actually
wanna just
one.
plug it in and have it work and have everything I want on it.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Or just
One
like,
reason why I do this hobby is because I could do it unplugged. Everything is analog. I don't actually need a computer, and I love that. Like in Texas when we had the big freeze and we were like 4 days without electricity, I could still do my hobby in the daylight. I was freezing cold, but I could still make cards.
Yep.
True enough.
Yeah,
With
my day
little
job.
nose drips on them.
Yeah, right.
You don't need
Not
the spray bottle.
sickles. Not sickles. Yeah.
Oh,
God, I remember
that's-
those days of being cold up on the hill, and now it's hot all the time. And I'm like, I need my snow. It's like
I'll
50
send you some,
degrees out,
Elizabeth.
and I got a fan going in my attic. I'm like,
Yeah, every window in my house is open right now.
yeah.
Crazy.
And I didn't used to be like this. This thing, I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's called like premenopause. It hits some
Mhm.
people a little bit earlier, and I'm like, really? Do I need this now? I
Yeah,
get extra
25
hot.
years old.
I'm like, ugh, that's crazy.
I had a complete hysterectomy done. I don't understand how come I'm still getting that.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
get like
not cool either.
beet red and like every layer of clothing. Like I feel sorry. Yeah, like I have to make sure my windows are always closed. 'Cause it's like can't take the
Trying
fan
to
off.
air out. Like, it's
I
hot.
had a complete one too, but I never got it that bad.
Yeah. My the other day
That
it was
was really too.
cold, and I go downstairs. I'm like, it's hot. Why isn't the AC on? They're like, it's 40 degrees. I'm like, it's hot in here. Turn on the fan. I'm melting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dripping sweat. They're like, why are you sweating? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm like, holy hot dog. I feel bad for anybody because you never really understand. You know that they're hot, and you're like, I don't get it, but okay. You know, I'll put on a jacket for you. You can have, and now I'm like, what's going on? I don't want to be
I had
bothered today.
a thyroid that went hyper when I was like 25, and I didn't realize it, but after that, I mean, like the hot flashes, I mean, I would just break out in a sweat. I mean, I was just sweating all the time.
Yep.
With a resting heartbeat of like 120, and
Mm.
it was just
Mm.
horrendous.
And you're like, why? Why am I cursed?
Mhm.
Sitting there doing nothing, and then you're like, oh, it's hot. I need the fan on me. I'm dying. Yeah.
Kids are freezing, Mom. Deal with
Yep.
it.
I'm like, put some clothes on. Get a blanket.
I worked next to this woman that she's a little toothpick, you know, and
Yeah.
she would wear tank tops and she would turn her heater on. And it's like, wear clothes.
Clothes. Right?
No kidding.
That's too funny. Yeah. People are broken sometimes. It's like, yeah. We're gonna go from our $300 electric bill to our $300 gas bill
Mhm.
here soon
Yep.
because the heater comes in. Can't believe.
Well, I'm hoping we can keep the windows open during the winter. I don't know because
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do in the winter time.
Like, stay away from me. I'll go make my bed in the freezer.
Yeah.
I'll go and sleep in the shed tonight.
Right.
Our bedroom window is open year round. And it's because I grew up in a lean-to of a trailer that didn't really have very good heat. Like our covers would freeze to the wall in the wintertime. And
My gosh.
when my husband and I got married, he, of course, I would keep the window open, and nobody told me that baseboard heat could freeze
Yeah.
and bust. I mean, I'd never lived anywhere with baseboard heat, and we get up, and Dwayne says, "That sounds like the heater thing broke," and I said, "No, it didn't," and he said,
Yeah.
"Okay, it didn't."
Yeah, it did. Yep.
Yeah.
Sherry says, my hair will be soaked and sweating running down my face. It's embarrassing when everyone else around isn't hot at all.
Yeah.
I just tell them they're broken. Dude, you're just not feeling the heat. Let me share.
Or you feel like you stink. It's just like, I stink. I just took a shower and I stink.
Right. It's like, I need to go back and shower one more time.
Yeah.
Gloria's like, are they talking hot flashes? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Just a wee bit.
Yeah. But, yeah. So I've had hot flashes then since I've been 25 years old.
Mm.
I mean,
my
they're not as
I-
bad now,
Yeah.
but
Oh my goodness.
I feel
Yeah.
for you. It sucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it does.
And you just
But
want
know
to
what?
bowl people over and it's like, shush it. Hot, leave me alone.
I was always cold, but I think
Gloria,
for like a
shush.
couple of years, I never, I didn't have to wear any winter clothes. I was so warm.
See,
Right?
before all of this started, I was always freezing.
Yeah,
Like
me
my
too.
heat would be at like 26. Like, and
Right?
you could put enough covers, blankets, sweaters, socks, and now I'm complete opposite. And I mean, I don't even know what I'm gonna do in the wintertime because 'cause, yeah,
Gloria and Lisa are not part of the club, by the way, because they've never had one.
oh,
Well,
my
they
goodness.
should just stop
That's good.
talking then.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't had any that
What's your
bad.
secret? What is their secret? I'd like to
Right.
know.
I think it's got to be genetics because even like when you're sick,
Yeah.
you know, I would get hot flashes. It would be just like an instant fever would hit. So it's
Sorry.
they're just
Gloria's
strange.
like, did you tell me to shush? Yes, I did.
Hey, you didn't tell her to shut up.
No, I
Nope.
did not. I said, shush.
Wouldn't do that.
Ladies, I'm gonna go because surprisingly, even though I'm the earliest one here, I'm tired.
I'm gonna
Hey,
check
that's
out with
okay.
you, Kim. Yeah, because
Yep.
I just yawned and I probably shouldn't do that. That's a total like party foul.
It just
Yeah.
means you need more oxygen.
How come
That
I
means
don't
your
have
brain
everybody
is
on my
suffocating.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know I should be good. I'm supposed to be up for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I have no idea how that's gonna happen, but
Oh dear.
I
Yeah.
have another full day of crafting. So
Yay.
Good.
it's a good reason to get up.
Yep.
It was so much fun, Elizabeth. Thanks for
I
inviting
had
me.
Yes.
a blast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
needed this for sure.
I'm glad I stopped
night.
in.
Yes. I'm
Night.
glad you all
And I
stopped
hope
in. Yay.
And
Oh, now Betty
something new.
Denny's on my screen.
Susie's got to go to work tomorrow. Yep, it is time to say goodbye, my friends. It is 12:30 a.m. here in warm Ohio. It has been fun. I thank you all so much for. I should look at the camera instead of the screen. But thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you Tuesday at 5:30 on Debbie J's channel. She's got a guest. I can't remember who. Is that the one for Monica?
Tuesday at noon on Simon's channel.
Oh, yes, Tuesday at noon at
Yes,
Simon's
we'll-
channel. 5:30 on Debbie J's, and then 9 p.m. on mine. Yeah, we're gonna be busy Tuesday.
Yay.
That's fun.
Yep. I hope you all have a good weekend, and we will see you Tuesday. Maybe
Bye.
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 I don't know how to end it.
I don't either. Hold on.